Okay, now I got the other sounds in here. Before they didn't even want to give me the sounds. Let me see. Oh shit. Now why the fuck would I even want that as an option? What up, though, Pope? Thank you, Bear. Thank you, thank you. What I do notice about Cash App sound working. Yeah, so you was here last time when they took my sounds away. That's all like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go back to my motherfucking studio. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, Spectacular? I appreciate that energy for sure, for sure. What up? You see me there? You know what I'm saying? Something slight. That's why you know what? I'm gonna get back in the studio soon. I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Someone gonna make sure you use that sound tonight. Hey. Hey, I support it. Don't get me wrong. I'm ready to use that motherfucker. Uh, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna get back in the studio. I think we're gonna move back soon, y'all, because I miss having clips. I didn't see clips of shit I wanted to watch or show on live, but I done watched it too many times now. I like seeing it. I really should let y'all send me the clip and then I play them on live for the first time. That would be fire, actually. I haven't really thought through it. I honestly just been, what up, Price? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something slight. I honestly just been most of the time it's strategic slash freestyle. Like I try to be strategic about everything I do. Honestly, why did I say try? I'm lying. I'm very strategic. Like most of my shit have meaning behind it before we even know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a afternoon Bella. Is that like a bow? Like afternoon, like top of the morning to you type shit? I fuck with it. I fuck with it. That's good energy. Yeah, y'all start tapping the screen. I mean, I appreciate the hellos, but double multitask. That's your issue. Now let me. I know why y'all come here so I can tell you what's wrong with you. Your issue is you haven't learned to multitask. You good at typing, you not so good at tapping. Typing and tapping and typing and learn to interchange them. You got to work together like men and women. Y'all just don't see that because y'all so used to being independent. Y'all so independent. Niggas too, y'all so independent. Y'all can only do one thing at a time. What's up, Sylvia? Good afternoon, good evening, all that, all that. Yeah, y'all so independent. Y'all can only do one thing at a time. So y'all can either type or tap. Y'all can't do both. Niggas is independent too now. They like, oh, we don't need the. All right, all right. Y'all know who y'all sound like. Thank you, Monica. What up, Brad? Hush. Nah, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, y'all gotta learn how to multitask, man. You really could be good at multiple things, but you so focused on being good. You want to be such a great hater that you haven't even worked in your other talents. Like you're not just a hater. You actually there's more to you than that. Thank you so much, Monica. Oh, that's amazing, man. We almost at the live goal already. You guys are well, not you guys. Let me just give Monica the credit. Monica, you are amazing. Thank you, Bear. Yeah, you guys keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's get this motion here so we can have a conversation about these motherfucking broke parents. That's who we really got to talk about. Y'all don't ever want to talk about it, but they low key, they low key abusive. Nice. Yeah, I got my access back. Why you lost access? You gotta behave, man. I missed live one day and everybody acting different. Y'all still, you know what I like? If I don't post, I still get like residual likes. This is how you know. Nah, and seriously, I know it seems like I could find something, anything, but this is how you know something you thought was small or little can really have an impact on somebody way down the line. You don't know what can grow from a seed that you planted last season. And like something I may have posted 3 months ago can then get a like by somebody who just saw it, right? Maybe mean nothing to you or to the 78 people who liked it, but I think if it meant something to them and it changed something like how they see the world or just how they day went, I'm grateful. Like that's an impact. That's really all that matters. Like I know it's a game where you got to see the numbers and you got to get the validation, but like if you could just make an impact, that's how I was moving from the beginning. Like when I started being him like since legit. When I started being him, I realized that it wasn't about the numbers. It was just about the impact, and that's me. You know, I'm gonna make an impact regardless. That's why I said I got the Midas touch, because when I touch some shit, it's gonna go gold. You feel me? Or you might not feel that, and I think people might hear it, either find it funny or not relate, because you didn't fall in love with yourself yet. You know, you didn't fall in love with yourself yet. It's somebody online who get way more. You give them more attention than you give yourself. There's nobody online that I give more attention than me. I guarantee it. I guarantee there's nobody online I give more attention than me. And some of y'all cannot relate to that, because y'all really, these parasocial relationships got you stuck. You got you stuck. You really could be doing better in life, but you think this shit is real, and these people are not as genuine as they proclaim to be. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, mean girl. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, it's almost like believing in people, and then I think people are so attached to, like, what happened was, it was like a little track. Like, you got attached to, like, celebrities, and now you're attached to people who not even celebrities. They just got a lot of clout behind them. Thank you, mean girl. I appreciate you. Genuinely, I do. Damn. Yeah. People just got a lot of clout behind them, and they say stuff that pretty much be, the foundation is miserableness, and then they grow a lot of poisonous trees that people eat fruit from. I don't feel bad for them though, because I think you get what comes with that. Like, if that's what you building some shit on, being miserable, there's a lot that's gonna follow that, and you don't really know what people dealing with outside of this image that they portray, like, the guy that figured out image. Those always been my average. I always had an issue with that since I was in like third grade. I could never get along with people who feel that way, to know it all. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that issue is about. I gotta think about that a little bit more, because I just can't stand to know it all. I like realizing that, I did not have that shit figured out. There is room for me to grow here. I had some fucked up ways about me. I really should change some shit. And then I changed the shit, and shit got better. But you satisfied with being a fuck nigga. That's why you not growing, nigga. Oh, damn, I gotta watch what I say on here. Appreciate you, Crit. Big dog, appreciate you, man. Thank you guys who've been tapping the screen, sharing the live, gifting. I genuinely appreciate these gifts, for real. Oh, man. What I was about to say? Y'all throwing me off now. I forgot. But I mainly was talking about the idea of having it all figured out. It bothers me so much. That's kind of partly the reason why I stopped watching lives. Every live host knows everything about everything, and don't let a study or stat confirm their bias. That's gold to them. You got a stat that confirms what they already believe? New Year's resolution? No. I don't have no New Year's resolution. Cash out for questions, Crunch. I don't have no New Year's resolution. My goals aren't based on the time like that. I don't make goals like that. Yeah. My honest issue, if you want a personal, my honest issue is, once I accomplish a goal, I don't celebrate it enough. I honestly move straight to the next one. And this is a problem that I'm working on. I swear it's a problem that I'm working on. I'm fucked up. I never celebrate. Not never. Come on now. Not never, but because there's no such thing as absolutes. But I literally make a goal, hard as fuck, crazy ass goal, something I wanted for months. Knock that bitch out the park, and I'm looking for something else. And it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong? Why? Can I just chill the fuck out? Be grateful and not... Like, I seen a post the other day I had commented on that said, I could wake up one day and just not do shit and lay back down. I forgot that I could do it. And I was like, I forgot I could even do that shit. I don't do that. Wake up and not do some shit? I literally just be looking for the next... You know what I'm saying? Looking for the next motion. I get stuck in that zone of, like, there's got to be something else. It's an addiction. I really need to... I don't know. I got to question it a little bit more. It takes a little bit more introspection on that one. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, as soon as I reach a goal, I'm on to the next. I don't even spend enough time celebrating it. I celebrate myself every day. Like, I know I'm Himothy. Like, don't get it twisted. I know I'm Himothy. But yeah, I worry about that issue that I have. But, I'm working. You capitalizing it? Oh, thank you guys for that. Thank you for that. And I appreciate you guys supporting the gifts and the likes and the shares, all that bullshit. Thank you. I miss y'all comments, but all I see is Tori said, really, females? Got that hustle in you. Rally females? Real ones, New Year is not in winter. Oh, here we go with this shit. Twin. Same, sadly. Okay, so y'all can relate. I think we gotta work on celebrating more. Like we really gotta chill out with this whole next step. And that's how you burn out. That's how I'm like, you know what? Fuck this live for the next 3 weeks. That's why I'll be like, you know what? Fuck this break. Let me focus on this more. That was cool. That was a vibe. I had a great live. I had fun. I'm tired of y'all. Let me go take a week off and not tell y'all what the fuck I'm doing. Cause it's none of your business. You know? Celebrate all wins, big and small. For sure. I think it's a you know what it is? I think it's an upbringing for a lot of people is that whole if you don't work, you don't eat mentality. It really runs people to burning out, you know? Cause it's like there's time in the day, so you really should be productive. Twin in here. Twin, you in here? Who y'all twinning? I get lost in y'all comments and stuff. But yeah, that whole work, if you're not working, you don't eat. Like that shit gets drilled into you. And so when you become productive, you start to be successful in the metrics that you list. I'm not talking about anything monetary. I'm talking about how you would feel you're successful, whatever that looked like to you. Then you start wanting more of it. You like, well, if me being extra productive got me here, then I got to be extra productive to stay here. And it's like, I don't know. There's got to be some way out of that. I don't think that's the continuous treadmill you're supposed to be on for the rest of your life. But it seems exhausting. I pass that down to my daughter and I feel bad. I don't know if you should feel bad. You know what? You should. You should feel bad. Fuck that. Feel bad. Maybe it'll make you. It's never too late. Feel bad. What the fuck am I saying? Yes, feel bad. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm doing well. Yeah, feel bad. No, it's good to feel bad. That's where change comes. Yeah, change will happen when you feel bad. I like that. Go ahead and feel bad. You should have did better. But no need to live in regret. You still have today. Hopefully, I'm talking to somebody whose child is alive. Yeah, so yeah. You still, if you still your child's still alive. I don't care if they 38. You still got an opportunity to let them know. You know what? I fucked up in telling you if you don't work, you don't eat. I got a plate for you right now. You ain't got to do shit for it. You know what I'm saying? There's still time. The master's degree is cute though. Oh, they better than cute. I respect it. I respect that. Who has said something? You hope I'm doing well. I'm doing amazing. I appreciate that. Thanks for that type of hope. I'm doing amazing though. I'm doing really well. Thank you guys who've been sharing the live. Thank you for been tapping the screen. We'll have a conversation this evening. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree? Let me know. Do you agree or do you disagree? It's the truth. Don't get mad at the conversation. I've already seen the one the broke people called a straight. Agree to both. Crunch agrees to both. I agree with the first one. I want to hear, especially from the people who never say anything. Y'all be in the comments chatting this shit up. Half and half. Because broke can be so subjective. I agree / I disagree. So you want men to speak. I want to hear from, well, you know what, you guys, instead of just sharing the live, share the live to people who you know will talk that shit, because I'm not good on the, oh, I'm in between and I kind of feel this way about it, but I kind of, like, some people really, listen, like the person who just comes up and is like, well, I don't really have anything to say right now, but I just want to hear everybody out. Is, nigga, what? This is not the place for you. I'm not one of the hosts that's just, oh, okay, well, I'm glad to have you here. Come on, join up so we can sit here together. What the fuck is you doing? I don't want to hear from you. You ain't come up here to think with us as a group. Go back in the audience, stay in the chat, and think. Nigga, what the fuck is you up here for? I don't really have any either point, but I kind of just want to hear everybody else out. Oh, so you farming. You farming for ideas because you haven't learned to think for yourself. This is not the place for you. This is not the place for you. Yeah, you haven't learned to think for yourself, so you're farming. A lot of people do this, y'all. Even hosts, everybody who join panels, if they really be in their argument bag, they farm. They look through lives, farming points from other people so they can take it and like mold it into their own point. and then use it. And when questioned about it, they could not stand on business because they know it wasn't a thought. Not even, I don't think there's no original thought, but there's no thought that you came up with or that you were inspired by. You were farming ideas and arguments. That's what you go through lives doing. I don't care from y'all. I've seen it happen 300 times. The live hosts, the panelists, everybody who argues on the regular, they farm ideas on how to argue and points to argue that they never look into. It just sounds good. It feels good. So they might jot this motherfucker down. They might jot that motherfucker down. You think they just watching? They just peeping, coming in, see what's going on? I told you. They be studying, man. They be studying. I swear.
Hi,
Ryder, what do you want?
to say hello and to talk about
How,
this lovely prompt.
how are you doing this evening?
Doing quite good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. You wouldn't lie to me though, would you?
Nope.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Why not?
Mm, why would I need to?
I would lie to you,
I know.
but I don't need to. I
Yeah,
just
so
feel
life is
sometimes
just
I feel
fine.
inspired. I just feel inspired to.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, Bella, what's up?
Good
Ryder sounds
afternoon.
sad.
Lifetime of service for his courage and
Sylvia, can you
commitment to
turn the
raise
news
children
down?
for free.
Okay, yes.
But
Let me
Yeah,
do
we don't want to hear the evening news. We don't.
that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I thought I had it.
it's okay. Bella,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon. Ryder sounds sad.
She has a very calming voice, though.
You think
Like
so?
you, yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
like
in
her
a
voice
calm,
is
calm
calm. You do
mood.
sound a bit down, though.
I'm
Yeah,
in
she
a
sounds
calm
sad.
mood. I just woke up, you guys. I'm stressed out. If y'all really want to hear about it, we
I just told you. I know I can hear it in your voice.
have
But
this
no, I don't want
event
to hear about it. No, no,
tomorrow,
no. I
so
don't want to
man,
hear
I
about it.
made a sandwich and I got tired. I worked all day.
What?
Oh
Okay.
look,
See,
I
that's
can
the
tell you what.
problem with modern women right there. If
Wait.
a
I cook.
sandwich tires you out, no,
No,
let's
no,
talk about it. Cause
wait a minute.
I've been gonna make a prompt about this.
Wait a moment. I cook. I make meals. I made a seafood boil yesterday. Relax.
Oh, okay,
I
okay, okay,
relax. I
okay,
can make some
okay.
oxtails, some jerk chicken. I can make whatever.
Okay, hey,
Okay.
hey, you ain't gotta put your resume out there. I'm just talking shit. You good? You good here? You good
Wait
here?
a minute. No,
All
I
right,
have pride in my food.
I understand. I understand.
Wait a minute. And she said oxtail.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so you
I throw
support it now.
down. Smothered oxtails. I can make.
I
I
mean,
cook like
that's
somebody auntie.
that's an expensive piece of meat. So anybody that's buying it definitely knows how to
Better know
cook.
what they doing with it, or
Yeah,
they
Man,
wasting it.
amen, Miss
yeah,
Sylvia.
yeah.
Okay, all right, you. Enough of the friendlies and shit. Let me see. Mean Girl, you joined the panel. This is new of
No,
you.
I stepped out on a ledge and I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I'm very nervous about you questioning my logic because you're always right and I'm a
Hey, get the fuck
troll.
out of here. Get the
So
fuck out of here. I see what you're doing. You set me up. All right. Let me ask you guys on the panel before we check in with everybody. Let me ask you guys the prompt. Ryder, broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
everyone knows I agree.
Everyone knows? Okay, everyone. Bella, yeah, I didn't know either. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
To an extent, because I don't know what people define as broke. But,
Oh, have
like,
you
I
never
just
been here before? Agree or disagree?
agree.
Oh, okay. Mean Girl. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
I agree.
You agree. Brad, you agree or disagree?
Surprisingly, I agree.
You agree. Okay, Yappington. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
Agree 100%.
Agree. GA. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
What's going on, my guy? You good?
I'm chilling, man, like a ceiling fan. How you feel?
I hear you. Hey, man, life's been better. But
It's been better. What the fuck? What
yeah,
the fuck is that? Life has literally never been better than it is today.
yeah.
It's never been better.
For you, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Uh,
That's fair. I don't know what that would mean for you. That's true. Fair point. Fair point. You win, nigga. Damn, you miserable. I got it.
I'm a winner.
All
Yeah,
right,
damn right.
you win at losing. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree. All right, Sylvia. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
Well, I interpret broke as being people who don't pay bills and things of that nature, not a low income person. So I
Uh,
agree.
okay, you want to give all that caveat. All right, Randy. Broke people should not have kids. It's abusive. You agree or disagree?
I agree.
Are you eating right now?
Now I'm not in. Actually, I'm walking in the street right now. So, like, the reason why I'm saying that is because some people find themselves in an unfortunate situation, like giving birth and it's broken, it's not got nothing to, to support a kid. But at the end of the day, when they give birth, that's like a blessing for them. Like, that's when they become serious, being focused in life, and that is not everyone. I've got a couple of friends who actually
So that means you
got a girl
disagree.
pregnant. What?
That would mean you disagree then. Because you said the kids are
Yeah, I
the broke
disagree.
people's
Yeah,
blessings. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you disagree.
I disagree.
Okay, just
Yeah.
mute up for me. I'll come back to you. All right. GA, did you say you agree as well?
No, I disagree.
You disagree. Why do you disagree? Have you gotten better? You still sound bad.
No, I'm still bad.
Yeah, you still sound bad. I told you
Yeah,
what you gotta stop doing, but I'm not gonna say it now because Miss Sylvia on the panel. But before I
That's
told you
fine.
what to stop doing.
I'm sorry. It
Huh?
sucked.
He getting
Yeah.
bacteria in his throat.
2 days ago, it sucked.
That's
That's
crazy.
exactly what I told him to stop doing. But go
Mhm.
ahead, GA. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about the prompt.
senior citizens just be saying the craziest things.
Go ahead, man.
Um, I disagree. I don't think being financially not well off is that doesn't mean you're abusive. It is not the ideal situation, but it isn't abusive by no stretch of the imagination.
You feel like it doesn't equate to abuse.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just it's not ideal, but it isn't abuse either.
Anyone disagree?
I disagree.
I
Clearly.
disagree.
Go ahead. Y'all want to be called upon like we in class?
Well, I think he's looking at low income as
Mm,
broke,
no, no. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
So
I
I
don't
don't.
see
No
them
matter how you put it, I just think
advocating
it's a
this the
so
same.
wrong. It's a so wrong thing to do. Cause think about it. Y'all gotta think about this.
Okay, help
No
us
one
think about it, Delilah.
asked. No one ever asked to be born. Imagine you never asked to be born. So if someone's gonna place you on this earth, they need to give you the very, 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 very best. You shouldn't have any type of struggle. You shouldn't have to live low income. You really shouldn't even have to live a medium income. That's one thing. You didn't ask to be here. The fuck? So imagine not asking to be
Come
here,
on,
and
hard
then you gotta
time.
have the broke parents on top of it. Now the next thing is this: people that are broke are generally more angry. They are not very nice to their kids. They're in a bad mood because they don't have money. They're stressed out. So they probably do end up being a little bit more abusive to their kids as well.
And there's not a single person on this panel that would say if they had the option between a well off parent and a broke ass parent that they're going to choose the broke parent for love. Then no one's going to say that. Everybody wishes their parents had more money so they didn't have to do all this bullshit that we have to do. Go to college and work for your position. No one wants to do that. So it is abuse because you didn't even ask to be here. And your parents are putting you through a lot of
It's
trials and
okay.
tribulations. Like, that's gross.
It's
Well,
gross.
I can speak
That builds
from having a
character.
parent with money, it can be the same thing. Now, just because there is money in the household does not mean that abuse doesn't come along with it.
Well, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
cheat code.
say that.
Because
No,
no
but
one said, I mean, a cheat to the response because no one said that there wasn't other sources of abuse. So you can still be abusive and be wealthy. It wasn't the question is can you be wealthy and abusive? Of course.
well, she was saying that when they're poor, that they're angry and they can be abusive. And successful people can be very angry too because of what they have to go through on their job to be successful. And the grind and the grit of it all. Then when they come home, boom.
You're not wrong, Sylvia, but like I think you're missing the point that there is a correlation between poverty and negative outcomes across the board, including child abuse. Like for
Oh no,
example,
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
right. So that's kind of the point, right? Like poor people shouldn't be having children. Like for example, the black community. The black community has the highest rates of abuse in America. Children unalive in the black community from abuse at higher rates than any other community, and this is directly tied to directly tied to poverty. So at this point, like we need to acknowledge that poor people shouldn't be having kids because you're setting your kids up for you're
Man,
setting them.
who coughing off mute? Mute. I mean, mute up when you coughing. Sylvia.
I was sneezing. I wasn't
Oh,
coughing.
sneezing. Well,
I
God
had
bless you,
my
but mute
nose
up so we
covered.
don't hear
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay, I'm
But God
sorry.
bless you. Go ahead, Yappy.
Dang,
So
no
poverty,
seasoning.
so poverty is associated to all sorts of negative outcomes like child abuse, educational attainment, economic outcomes, their health outcomes. At some point, we have to acknowledge that poor people don't really have a right to subject their children to that.
Listen, some of the best people on this planet came from humble beginnings. LeBron James come from a broke family.
Before you go down that fairy tale path, Ryder, you was my second favorite young hoe. Ryder, you was my second favorite young hoe, but you pissing me off with that dark. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me read it again. Riders,
Man,
you was my second favorite young hoe, but you pissing me off with this dark cloud attitude. Bitch, cheer up.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back into my writer. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta bring the people
Dude,
cheer. I don't know who your first favorite was. Probably Pearl. All right, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna cheer up just for y'all.
It's okay. You still second. No matter who first is, just know you second. So yeah, some
Good.
of the best people on this planet come from humble beginnings or broke parents, and I don't think they were abused. It built character. These are some of the people who understand that life isn't going to be all rainbows and bubble gum or whatever the fuck y'all say about being happy. In fact, a lot of y'all niggas come from broke families. Like, and I'm not talking about broken as in not having two parents in the home. I'm talking about your parents were poor and separated. So you double broke. You come from a double broke family. And I can assure you, y'all wouldn't say that y'all wish y'all had other parents or y'all didn't love y'all parents because they were broke and offered y'all nothing but a broke childhood. Let's be honest here.
fucked up.
Who said that?
Still would
So
rather
that,
be here than anywhere else in the world.
Not necessarily true. Some people probably actually wish they were not alive rather than having the
But that's
terrible
not going to be the
childhood they
majority of
had.
people. That's not going to be the
No,
majority
it
of people.
actually is probably more than you think
It's
it
a
is.
$5
And it
minimum for
still ain't
me
going
to
to be
read
the
You
it
should
out
majority.
you should
loud.
you should look
You
on Reddit.
stupid. My
You
bad.
should
Go
probably
ahead,
look
y'all.
on
Go
Reddit.
ahead.
No, I think he should look on
so
Reddit
so
and see. And there's a lot of people that actually grew up poor and they're not people actually really have really, really bad childhoods and they actually probably wish they were never born. Dead ass.
I think
Okay.
Slight is being a bit disingenuous because, like, yeah, some people who were successful came from poor backgrounds, but the majority of people who come from poor backgrounds are not doing well. Like, they're out here in jail, they're out here uneducated, broke. Like, come on, what are you talking about, bro?
I do also want to say that nowadays,
be the
if you were talking
beginning.
about earlier, yes, but nowadays everybody is a nepo baby that is coming up into this. They're either a industry plant or a nepo baby.
I have. Okay. Okay.
I
I
want to
think.
change my vote to I don't think it's
so
a
so so
Go ahead, mean
so
girl.
this
What?
is
so I mean, because if you think about it, capitalism relies on poor people having babies in order to function. You have to have workers. So I don't think it's abusive. I think it's feeding into the capitalist machine, and that's needed in order to sustain a society where capitalism works. Thank you.
Well, poor and broke are
So
two
wait,
different
the
things. So
support is for capitalism, mean girl.
Yeah, I mean, because if we don't have poor people that are willing to sacrifice themselves for the military or to, corporations, we won't have the powerful country that we have. So I don't think it's abusive. I think they're feeding into what's necessary in order to keep this ball rolling in the U.S.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else agree with Mean Girl?
Well,
I want to say
Oh,
something
I do.
before.
I see it.
So,
So,
I'm not gonna really say much, but I feel like I'm gonna use myself for example here. I came from a very broke family. I'm not gonna lie. My dad died. My mom was the
all right, Randy, there's no personals here. Not only that, I was talking. So
Oh, you
I
were.
yeah, yeah, I was talking. I didn't care to hear what you had to say, Randy. I was asking. I don't. That has nothing to do with me. Don't tell me what he said. No personals here. And I asked, does anyone agree with Mean Girl? You don't take that as a chance to now speak and let me know more about you. No personals here. You have to subscribe for personals. So I don't want to hear it.
I agree with her.
Okay, go ahead.
I agree, but I don't think that's like a excuse. So it's like your parents, you're basically saying the people who have the poor parents, they're making their kids the slaves of capitalism. You know, this is how society works. If you're going to have kids and you're going to put them at the bottom to be the worker bees of capitalism, that's like not really very nice parents, I don't think. The heck?
Wait, so you're saying you agree with her that that's what it does, but you don't agree that that's what should be done.
Right.
What income range do you think people should start worrying about having children, Ryder?
No, you always ask me this. I think probably God. I don't like when people ask me these questions because, I'm so out of touch.
You're so out of touch with what?
I don't know, reality.
Reality. Oh, okay. The delusion
I
is
will
real.
say, I think 100,000, both parties.
So two
Everyone's
hundred
always,
thousand household, $200,000 household, and
no,
they
no,
would
no,
have.
no, no, 100,000 household.
Oh, so 50-50. The
Yeah.
man make 50K.
Or if
Oh,
it's just one person make the 100, it don't matter. But,
okay. So as long as there's 100,000 within the household, then a child could be born. Is that for each child?
um, probably. Or
Okay.
per two children, you need 100K, probably.
That's 50K for one child then.
It doesn't always have to split up that way because once you have the one child, the second one will be less expensive, I think, because you already have a stroller, you already have some child things. It might be cheaper. You can do the hand me downs and stuff. So
You give your child hand-me-downs? That's
I
abuse.
don't have kids.
That's abuse.
Ain't nothing wrong with it with some vintage five fits.
Bro,
Exactly.
No,
the
exactly.
older brother
Everybody
always
wants
Vintage
to
get the
have
new
and
that.
clothes
wonder.
and the younger brother never do. That's not abusive.
It's just holes in it and it look a mess. But if it's a fly shit, got the kid in some vintage drip.
This
I
is
love the
wild.
thrift. I'm a thrift queen.
What age do you think? I mean, not age. What income level do you think Yappington should be required before you have kids? Get the likes
Um,
up to 25K, you guys.
I think it really depends on where you live at. Cause like I'm from Chicago. Like I live in New York right now and I make 96. But 96 don't go very far in New York. Like, but if I was in Chicago, 96 would go a lot further than it goes in New York. So it really kind of depends on where you at.
And go to
But I think
Chicago. I'm
because
playing.
well no,
Nah,
I work here.
I know, I
I
know,
work
I
here.
know,
I
I
can't
know, nigga,
yeah.
I know, I know.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so no, go ahead, make your point.
so like I really think that it shouldn't be explicitly on how much you make, but how much you can afford. As long as you can afford a house, food, clothes, and a little bit to save and a little bit of discretionary spending, to have fun with, to take your kids to the children's museum or whatever. As long as you can do that, that's good enough to me.
How about relationships, you guys? Before you even get to the kids, because I've heard you shouldn't be broken dating.
I mean, if
Um,
Can't take the girl out on a date. Why you like?
Well, she ain't got no money.
I disagree with that.
Fuck is she working for? Her broke ass.
She
Go ahead.
she working too, but
Yeah, I'm saying so.
like if
Shit.
okay, if y'all both can't afford to go on a date, then y'all both don't need to be dating. Get your priorities straight.
Like, first off, yeah, like I'm not taking my child to the kids museum. I'm taking my child to the adult museum. I'm not having no basic ass standard kids that you take to the children's museum. Fuck out of here.
Man,
But
Some
yeah,
the
kids,
you
children's
can
what
you
the
museum
can
hell?
date.
inspired me
You
Bruh,
to
they
know
be
like
having
what?
fun shit though for them. Like,
They
especially if
do.
you're
right.
talking like, yeah, if you're talking like the aquarium or some shit, like that shit is they
Yeah,
be having
that's
a little
not a
fun shit.
museum
When
though,
I was a
bro.
kid,
True, true, true.
What about
my
the science
grandmother,
museum?
when I
Science
was a
museum, yeah.
kid, hold on. When I was a kid, my grandma used to drive us to Indianapolis to go to the children's museum there. I now work in engineering, and going to the children's museum is what inspired me to get into engineering in the first place. So, like, like that's a
Okay.
ridiculous statement.
Well, what an interesting
Yappy said,
story.
what kind
All
of
something.
engineering are you
I
in?
Hey,
know, right?
What
I
an
thought it was
interesting
impressive.
story. That's fucked up. um, hold on, let me see this nigga. Yeah, nigga, no personals. Yapping time. I forgot you ain't subscribed, nigga.
Oh, my fault.
Lux, your head shaped like a gumball. I can't stop staring at that round motherfucker.
Uh,
Other one. Read the one out.
It is this $5 minimum. I can't read yours. I can't read yours.
Man,
Go.
we've been on here on TikTok together for like 2 years now.
I,
You can't
oh,
read
so
one
nigga,
sentence.
you just came back. You've been on a hiatus. Don't try to come back and change the rules. You just
What?
came back, Brad. Brad, you've been off for I don't know years, probably a
No,
year and a
no,
half.
no, no, no. I was off for like 3, 4 months.
Hey, that's three. You got to times that times four in
And,
TikTok.
and listen, whoever talking about my round head, that's why your head's shaped like a peanut.
oh,
Okay, you really showed them. All right, let's go back to who's the dating. Who has something to say about broke dating?
Oh yeah, no, no,
I
no.
got
I don't
something to
think.
say.
Okay, I'll let you go after
I,
I'm done.
it
Ah! I
is.
thought
This
you
is.
was about to eat, didn't you?
Hmm? Um, when it comes to that, like it is. When y'all are both dating, that's okay if y'all don't have the highest income, especially if you're young. You're not expected to be making 100K at like 20 years old. But once y'all start having children, that's when like income plays a part into it. Because the thing is, I feel as if a lot of people don't take into the idea of income and they just think, oh, I'm having a baby. And they don't think about how much it takes to actually, like, how much it costs to actually take care of a baby. So we have people going around saying, I want a baby. Don't even think about everything else that goes into a baby, just the idea of having one. The baby shower, the mom life, all that type of stuff, the father life. It all in my plan there.
So it should be an income placed. Oh, okay, go ahead, Lux. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like everybody. There's a lot of people that don't need to have kids. At the end of the day, and if you don't have the funds to at least like feed your child and things like that, or you're not even thinking of the concept of like putting food on your own table, if you can't feed yourself, then what makes you think that you should lay down and have a child? Like that's I don't know about abusive, but I could say it's neglectful.
Neglect
It's
is a part of
okay.
abuse.
You know, abusive is just such a harsh term. I don't want to. When I think of abuse, I think of like, damn, like
I know
Nah.
what you mean. Go
Neglect
ahead.
is
for what?
neglect is a part of abuse, but abuse isn't part of neglect. It's not backward compatible. But as far as dating broke is concerned, it's absolutely okay to date broke. If a bitch can't accept you at your Yappington, ain't no way she can accept you at your Bill Gatington.
Heard. I agree.
Yeah, engineer.
Plus, we called you broke, though. That was it.
I mean, by New York standards, I ain't really rich, so I guess
You come down to the south. This is where you can be rich.
I'm Alabama, Sawyerville.
Ooh, Alabama, you would be
I don't know
rich as
about
fucking.
Alabama.
No, he would be rich as fucking Alabama. You
He'll be the
crazy?
richest man in
Niggas,
Alabama.
We
niggas
own
still pay.
Alabama.
Hey, hey, you be having them in Alabama. That somebody sent in something for Lux. You're still short $1. Could you believe that? You guys to the Cash App together still haven't reached me for read. They said read Lux. Never mind. I'm gonna just do the sound. Y'all earned the sound, but I can't read it. Um, let's go back into the conversation though. Miss Sylvia, what do you think about people who feel like they shouldn't be dating while broke? You agree or disagree?
I agree.
Why not?
Because if you're date How can you date broke?
You can get to know people while being broke.
Well, I guess you could over the phone talking. Because if you're broke, you can't even have bus fare to meet in person. So I guess you could meet over the phone.
What do you consider broke? They just call Yappington broke, and he make 96 a year.
Well, that's broke to rich people.
So you're saying broke to regular people, you shouldn't be dating.
Well, broke to regular people is what less than welfare. Is you're on
Okay,
welfare.
so there's metrics that you're measuring this broke by.
Yes, low income. Um,
Should low income people be dating?
Low income people can date. Yes.
Really?
They just need to date within their means. They need to understand sometimes, sometimes they try to reach for, you know, higher fruit.
Y'all being so petty, man. All y'all about this shit. It's crazy.
Low hanging fruit can't reach high fruit. So, if you low hanging fruit, you
Hold on, Miss Sylvia. Hold on. Let me read this. Lux is a real nigga. Okay. All right. Moving on. Um, Remy, what do you think about broke people should not have kids? It's abusive.
Maybe they shouldn't have kids for their own benefits, but no, it's not abusive, man. Plenty of people been born in poverty and we're still having a great childhood.
Is the risk higher?
So if you're poor, you're more likely to live in a bad neighborhood, which puts you around, crime a lot more. You're more likely to go to schools that are not the best schools. So in terms of education, you're not doing too well, and you're more likely to have encounters with the cops, especially if you're black in America, and Uh, you're a boy and all that stuff. But as far as I know, kids don't, they don't look back at their childhood and say, oh, they couldn't get me everything I wanted for Christmas, so I was abused.
Hey, Ryder, should black people support capitalism more?
Yeah.
Tell me why they don't. Why they don't support capitalism like that? What's up with the blacks? Like, what are they doing wrong?
Let me think of the reason why they said. I don't really know why they said it, but I think it's more so the reason why they don't support it is because they're not really like on the upper levels of the chain. A lot of times, the people who are at the bottom levels of the chain, of course, they're not going to support it. But that's why I feel like more of us need to work to getting towards like the more upper middle levels of the chain. Then that'll be good because I mean the system's not changing as much as everybody hate capitalism. It's not going to change while y'all are alive. It's probably not going to even change while your great grandchildren are here. So we might as well get to the best of the situation rather than crying about it.
Go play the
I'd
game.
like to translate that for those of them who didn't understand. What Ryder just said was the blacks, you color folk, are poor. Y'all are the brokes, so y'all shouldn't have children. It's anti-black. I mean, when you just outright it's anti-black.
What is
Ryder's
anti-black?
anti-black. Ryder. She
No, I
said
said that we need to be more invested into the capitalistic society. What's wrong with
No,
that?
but what was the anti-black part?
Exactly. I don't get
she
it.
said she
Y'all get
said
the
it's
likes of the 30K so we can get the comments back on. Work together
sure.
as a
So
team. Like, stop. You're bullshitting. You're not doing shit. I don't want to talk to you like the ride dude or whatever the dude who do the commercial for the colleges, but you're not doing shit with your life. You could be tapping the screen right now and getting the
Franklin,
Well,
30K.
can we
Ryder
like
would be saying that she
wait. Can we
oh,
like while we're on the live,
You
Franklin?
can do anything you put your mind to.
Thank you.
Ryder would say that with caviar on her page.
Oh shit! So you saying she's classist because she has access? She's shitting on those who don't.
yeah, and that's
Interesting.
anti-black when
No,
you
but tell
say
me if
that
it
the
was good
poor's are
though.
blacks.
Well, she can't be
What she said.
anti-black just because she grew up in a different area. She just falls
I'm
into
She can
that
just
be anything
trolling.
she
category.
want to
I'm
be.
trolling. I ain't calling her anti-black. I'm trolling.
Yeah. What was the anti? No, hold on, y'all. Let's let GA explain why. Hold on. I said, and the five is extra to read. Yo, y'all really fuck with her. I've already read her shit. The 5 extra to read Lux's balloon head ass cash out. That's hilarious.
Whatever that is,
I'll
really
read it
just
one more time, but y'all really
say
being
nothing.
petty for this shit. Lux is a real nigga.
Clock that.
Y'all really support it like that. Okay, go ahead, GA.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. When you asked her, why don't blacks support capitalism, she said because they're poor, right? She said they don't support it because
Say
they're.
that.
Yeah,
Say that.
I'm not gonna correct him. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's definitely what she said. She said the blacks are on the low end; they're at the bottom, thus the poorest.
Mm,
You know, that's why they.
I'm
That's
gonna tell
why
you what
they
I
don't.
said so you can get it right. He
Okay.
asked me why do black people not support capitalism. So I said people who do not support capitalism, people in general who do not support capitalism, is because they are not benefiting from capitalism. Now, what's anti-black about that? That goes for any race, sir.
And women don't support the patriarchy because you're not benefiting from the patriarchy. So how about you
The
shut the fuck?
patriarchy
That's so true.
hurts
That's so
everybody.
true.
What are you talking about? It hurts
Well,
both sides.
I'm
so
women.
what I'm gonna do is not answer Ryder's question because you didn't pay for no questions. Don't ask me what's anti-black. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Bella, what'd you say? You said, say that
I,
for me again.
I think the patriarchy affects everybody in negative ways. I already did this on like a way earlier live of yours. How the
You said a
societal
live of
pressures.
mine.
Yeah, like this was way
Mm.
earlier. I was talking about how societal pressures affect both men and women and can lead to things like depression and further on. I think it does. Do we all play into it? Yes. Does it affect us good? Yes. Sometimes. Does it affect us bad? Yes. There's not a anybody who's has this advantage over anybody. But also, I wanted to say to GA, and this is gonna come off crazy, but a lot of we don't sometimes know how to handle money when we finally run into it. That's the thing. And I'm not
Oh,
saying that
blacks.
it's our yeah. Like I'm not saying it's
Say
our
it. What
fault
you
for not
what
knowing.
you tiptoeing? Are you light skinned or something?
No, because I'm not. I'm trying to put this in the nicest way possible.
The
Because
blacks don't know how to handle money. Just say it.
no, not every single one, but it's when we get into money, like it is, we don't know how to invest well. And I'm not saying that it's every single person, but I think that it's any group of people that are not used to having money that fall into it. A lot of them don't know how to handle it when they first get it. And so that's how we end up in bad situations, even if we do end up having the money, how we end up going bankrupt, even if we fall upon a large sum of money. And I think that's what happens. That's why a lot of people are against capitalism also because they're not used to the idea of having that money. When they get it, they don't know what to do with it and they use it in the wrong ways or invest it in the wrong ways.
So Bella, I'm gonna tell you that that don't sound crazy, and the reason it doesn't sound crazy is back in the early 2000s, there was this philosopher named Sir David Chappelle, and he said they never should have gave you N words money, and I believe that shit. So yeah, it's not that crazy. It's been an idea since the early 2000s.
I don't think it's about the fact that
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
people are actually black. I think that this is very common with people who rise out of poverty. They don't know how to manage money. I think I heard somewhere that most people who win the lotto end up in debt. It's mostly because they don't know how to spend that money. They don't know how to get a financial advisor. All the things that people who have been wealthy for generations already know, they have to then learn.
This is the only time I will ever agree with Remy. I think that the problem is when you don't have money and then all of a sudden you get money, you don't know what to do with it. You were never taught what to do with it. Like I think that the lessons I've learned on the other side of it have been things that I would have never learned, kind of coming up
So
because
what?
they use money differently.
I want to hear your response to the question I asked Ryder, which is why won't the blacks support capitalism
They
more?
do support capitalism.
Oh, how so?
They buy name brands. They want to have, they want to show their wealth on them, right? They want to
Mm.
have the nice cars. They want to have the nice clothes, the jewelry. Name brands are a magnet for people who got new money, and that's typically, minorities. I feel like they carry capitalism in this country. for the most part.
Sheesh.
Facts.
Anyone disagree?
If you do, you a silly nugget because that's nothing but facts.
Agree that
Oh,
people
Problem,
clearly
Louie Gucci problem.
Wait,
definitely engage in it pretty heavily.
you don't agree that what? What part of it do you not agree with?
That we carry capitalism. That's crazy. Like our economic impact on America is like $1 trillion, and our economy is $25 trillion. Saying we carry the economy is crazy.
We carry it because we are trendsetters as well. So we may not be actually purchasing the things, right? So we do purchase the things once we get the money, but we also make it seem like that's the status symbol. A lot of white people are looking at us and seeing what we think is cool, and they're going to go ahead and buy into it. If we say that this thing is cool and we're spending money on this, they're going to 10x that money because they're gonna want to be accepted by that coolness factor.
See that? I can see that.
Damn. Y'all all disagree with her. That's not even a real photo, y'all. That's see y'all biased. That's AI generated. Yeah, I think y'all duped. Y'all just duped. But anyway, hold on, because I'll make y'all disagree in just a second. Let me read these for a second. Bella, do you date black men?
Yes.
No.
No, that just caught me off guard. I don't know. I don't have a preference of race.
Oh, that's a sign. That's a
You like
sign.
that pink shit.
That's a sign. Okay. Yo, what the fuck is that? Lux? Your head is shaped like a clock more than a balloon. I'd hate to see you headbutt a nigga. That's manslaughter. I don't even know if I can say that on here. That's manslaughter. You know what I mean. Oh, that's why you keep raising the balloon. Anyway,
I honestly don't care because you're not bold enough to comment in the comment section so I can fire your ass up.
Facts. You know what
interesting.
time it is.
Interesting. Um, Ryder. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. You agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Disagree. Bella.
Disagree.
Disagree. Mean girl. You agree. Lux.
Second one.
Yep. What's up, Brown?
I agree.
You agree. Yappington.
I agree that females need to do better. Disagree that men need to shut up about it.
GA.
I disagree.
Disagree. Sylvia. Sylvia, you multitasking, watching me eat.
Agree.
Look at you. Not even ready. Remy.
Agree 100%.
Okay. Why do men need to shut up about it, Remy?
Kind of like the same thing yesterday, man. Everybody got to mind their business. I think women understand women better. They also can take that advice from women better. And same thing with men. And also, it's actually even more unbecoming for men to be complaining and nagging. That's never helped nobody.
Men should not complain
And nag. Same with
or
women.
nag. Okay.
I'm tired of you guys nagging.
Hirsch.
Men should stop complaining. That's interesting. Um, who agrees with him as well?
We all agree.
Well, if you of the rainbow, you might can tell women how to do better and be better, because they can help fix us up a little bit.
So you have a caveat. Your caveat is people of a different community can tell women what to do.
The fashion,
I don't know. You tell me.
but fashion, hairstyles, makeup,
Okay.
and stuff, they're pretty good
That
at helping us get that
Oh,
together.
this scared me.
okay. Is
Hair,
that
hair,
is
hair,
okay with
wig.
cosmetics? So
Yeah.
cosmetics alone, the only time men can speak, and they have to be of a different community in order to
Well, I
speak.
mean, straight men
And
too is in the line of it, but it's normally, male of that arena.
Mm-hmm.
but they can also teach you how to deal with other men because they deal with men. So it would make sense if they could tell us how to deal with other men.
Yeah, they could tell us that part too.
What?
They could
The
tell
men
us how
they
to
deal
deal with,
with don't deal with y'all. How would they be able to help you with the
but
men they deal with?
they're still men. They like the same thing men like.
No.
No, they
Hell
don't like the
no.
complete opposite of things that men
Yeah.
like. What are
They
you
like
talking about?
men, not what men like. They
That's
just
no.
like men.
They don't like what men like. They like what they like.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They play football, basketball. They do everything. You know.
No, they
You know
don't. They
what?
do
Let's
hair.
have a different conversation. Let's go back into the prompt.
Hey Franklin.
What's up,
Hey,
Mia?
hey everybody. Remy, shut the fuck up before I bend you over and make you squirt, bitch. Shut up. But I'm happy to be here.
Okay. All right. Let's go
Damn.
back to the prompt again. Yeah, that was.
Why you gotta be mad at me just cause I said the
Slut,
definition?
shut up, slut. Like I said, be quiet before I bend you over and make you squirt and scream my name. Shut up. Be quiet. Stay in a whole place. I came up here to be respectful. I'm in a good mood today. Shut
Okay.
up. Go on mute and let's have the conversation.
You feel better, mama?
Thank you.
You
Yeah, I
feel
feel
better,
better,
mama?
mama. Yeah, big mama
Yeah.
feels better. I'll deal with you later, honey. Calm down. I know you need your back bent. I know it's been a while, but I got you later. Shut
XO,
up.
mama.
Anyway,
XO, mama.
Mia, you sound like
anyway,
you got a micro. You ain't making nobody squirt. Shut the fuck up.
anyway. Yeah, I make you squirt too. I flip both of y'all. I got a friend for you. Calm down. But I just came up here to say hey, and I want to join the conversation. I'm being serious.
Okay, Mia. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. You agree or disagree?
I'm mad with the females, Frank. Why
What
why
you
you
at?
had to do that to put the females
What
up
I
there?
do?
But
What I do? Cash out for questions, Mia.
I know,
Females need to
right? I
do
know.
better, but men need to shut up about it. You agree or disagree?
I don't. I think women are doing fine, so I don't think women
Mm,
need to do better. But men do need to
mm.
shut up about it. But I think women are doing good. We're
How
we're
did they get
progressing
there?
very well.
How did they get there? How did women get to a place where they don't need to do better? Let us know so then maybe the men could learn from you guys and get there as well.
So I mean, we always say the same thing, so it's like a broken record. But here I
Mm.
go. I think women are socialized to be a certain type of way, so I think it's easy for them to self reflect and like get some of the help, do some of the work that we would be requiring people to do. So I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't think of one right now, but just trust me. Just trust what I'm
No,
saying.
nigga, no. No.
I
Anyone
can't think
agree
of a
with
good
Mia?
example.
The women are doing just fine. And she couldn't even explain it. What the fuck?
I'm a good
I agree.
example. I'm a good example.
I see what you did there. You're not setting me up. Go ahead.
I agree. Like, I feel like women are just all about evolving all the time. Like, and we've always
Okay,
been
my
this
question
way.
was,
Um,
yeah, how did they get there? And so men can learn from it. If
It's
women are
like we
doing
were
just
just
fine,
socialized this way.
so men
Here's
raised
the
you guys to
thing.
be this way.
There's one thing that me and my friends notice. Like, we notice when we like live with men and stuff. Men, they're very basic. So they go to work and they might do one thing outside of work, and they hyper fixate on this one thing. They're not very well-rounded, well-rounded individuals, right? They don't understand when you come home, you need to actually clean some. Maybe you could read a book. Maybe you could play your video game for 30 minutes, but you don't have to play for like 4 hours, you know. Maybe you could join a club or organization. Men just do work and one other thing. They're very one
That's it.
dimensional.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
thank
wait,
you.
wait, wait.
Okay.
Men just do work in one other thing, but they should be doing what?
Some other things. Read a book a
Self
little bit,
reflecting. Yeah, reading.
journal, pray,
Yes.
go to
No,
church.
don't pray. Don't go to church because y'all be fucking up. But go to therapy. But no, but I think women are more self reflecting, and I think we're more aware about things. And let me tell you why. Because I look at it just like with grace racism, right? Like a lot of times black people are aware of like how YT people operate, not because like we're smarter or we're like superhuman, but because when you are of the oppressed group or the marginalized group, you tend to have to be hyper vigilant, right? It's for your safety, etc. So I think that is the same with women. A lot of times women are hyper vigilant and more aware because of their status as marginalized
Being
individuals.
aware doesn't give you the key solution to bettering your situation. So help me understand where they got the key from. Where did you become better at? What allowed you to evolve to this point so that men can adapt and do the same if you feel like they should? I want to understand. Being paying attention and being aware don't mean shit. It don't give you the solution. You're aware, now what?
I guess like the way I would land it on, and I hope this works for everyone here. Because I've been self-reflecting on my behavior. I think self-reflection.
All
I truly,
Mia, it
honestly,
doesn't
Scott
matter if when
Honor.
I self-reflect, I say, you know what? It's not a problem if I get up and tell this man that I'm gonna make him squirt. If I self-reflect and do that, then
Uh,
what difference does it make?
uh,
Nope, listen. You're talking. You need to listen. What difference does it make is when you self-reflect, it's a toxic person inside telling you, championing you, cheerleading you on. What the fuck difference does it make if everybody's self-reflecting? They got the wrong answers inside. What does it matter?
wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. I'm about to cry. Wait
Tears
a
are
minute.
good. Tears are good for you. It's healthy. It's healthy for you.
The way you, the way
I'm
you
so,
eat me up, the boys gonna cream on this one, Frank. The way you eat me up, they
whoa,
gonna be
man,
creaming for
stop
this
saying
one.
shit like this, Mia. That shit annoys me. Every time you play like that. Do that shit with your other
Okay, I'm
responses, not with me and you
sorry.
talking. You gotta turn that shit
Okay,
off
I'm
when me and you
sorry.
talk. For real,
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
You right.
Man,
You
this shit
right.
weird.
Check me. Get me
All,
straight.
all I'm saying,
The fuck I mean what
listen.
I'm doing.
No, 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 no. I've heard the
I like her.
you. Y'all will support each other no matter what. Anyway, what does it matter
Okay,
if there
serious.
are self-reflecting more? If what does that mean and what does that matter? Like, help me understand it. That's all I'm saying. Not saying you're wrong
Because
at all.
okay.
I'm saying you're not giving me enough
hmm
to understand it.
so what self-reflecting does is it allows you to check yourself and to check your behaviors and to monitor how you're interacting with people. Because if you're thinking about us being social beings and we needing to interact, if you're able to say, hold on, I'm tripping, I might need to think about this situation differently. Maybe I am the one who needs to um, fix something. Maybe I was wrong in
Okay.
this argument. Maybe this, maybe that. I think
Okay.
that would help.
What makes you feel
That's
men
what,
don't do that enough? If it's
They get too
because
stuck
they
in
be the
their
ones to be,
ways.
uh,
huh?
yeah.
You're stuck in
She's
their
like,
ways.
you got, you right is right. Like they stuck in their ways and they're the ones who's doing the manipulation a lot of the times and gaslighting. No
All
pun
right.
intended, friend.
All right. Who agrees with Mia? Go ahead. Elaborate.
And I think what the cause is because if we think about the clock that women get put on at birth to, you have to have kids at this point, so you have to succeed in
At
all
birth
the
is
other things that
crazy.
you're going to do. Up in, you have this deadline. Women have a deadline that is given by society. Men think they can wait till 40 and 50 to get their stuff
Wait,
together.
wait. Don't men have a deadline as well?
They don't think they do. They think they have kids at 80 and have healthy kids at 80 and find a 20-year-old that wants to be their wife and that loves them.
What time
Women
should
are
they
the
have
ones
life
that
together though?
by 25.
They
They
should
should
have life
understand what
together.
they want to do.
Do you
They
think a
should
lot
be
of
in it
women? Do you
together.
think a lot of women view it that way?
I hope they do,
Well,
but probably
wouldn't that be a
not.
deadline?
Probably not.
If women say that by 30 you should have your life together for men, then wouldn't that be a deadline socially?
But all women don't carry that. I think the biological clock on women is very like socially known across the board.
Okay, fair,
Versus
fair.
men having like, oh, you're going to peak at 40. At 40 years old, your body's going to start hurting and things are going to stop working. But they think that's when they peak because that's when they can actually make something of themselves by
Okay,
40.
okay. And so because of that, women rush to self-reflect because they have a clock that they have to
Yeah.
stick to.
Yeah.
What is that? How does the pregnancy clock connect to being a good person?
Because the idea that you want to go ahead and fulfill all of your dreams of success before you have children, but you have this deadline where you're considered a geriatric pregnancy, you want to do before then. So coming straight
Thank you,
out of
BP.
college, you want to go into your career and make an impact. That way you can pull yourself out have children and have some type of reputation of
Me.
being, yeah.
What's interesting is that we were just having a conversation about broke people having kids, and you guys did state that black people, or you did state that uphold capitalism. How is upholding capitalism making you a good person? So if women do all the things you just said, jump out of college and go into get your career and become successful so that you can have a family, how does that make them a good person?
I don't think that is per se makes them a good person. I don't
That's
think
that's what Mia was talking about. She was saying women are able to self-reflect more in
I
different
think
angles of why they're doing fine and they don't need to do better.
I think it shows that they can adapt better to the environment that we're in right now, that they can jump in and figure out their path or their pattern, their passions that can create this lifestyle that they want and they want their children to have. And then they go out and find a man that can also, kind of meet them there. And I think that's probably where the problem starts. But.
The problem starts. Who
If I
disagrees?
well, I disagree in the fact that I don't necessarily think that is the main motivating factor, but it might be one of them.
You don't think, but you do think that females do not need to do better.
Right.
Mia said the females are doing just fine. She said the
Yeah.
women are doing just fine.
Yeah. But the
You
reason
agree?
why I feel
Anyone
like
disagrees with that?
Agree.
I
I think
disagree.
women.
I judge
Women, not female. I didn't say female. I said
I
women.
changed it. So be quiet.
Oh, my bad. Yes,
I,
yes, sir.
I, I judge how well women are doing by the outcomes of their children. And if we look at the outcomes of our children, they're doing terrible. So how could you argue? Hold on. How could you argue that women are doing what they need to be doing when their children are doing fucking terrible? That doesn't make any sense.
In their 20s aren't having children that are.
Women in their 20s aren't having children. What?
Okay, they're having children, but the
They're
ones that
14-year
are
olds having
having
children.
are not the children of these women. That's your mom. That's your mom, and
What?
her sisters are having you guys, and that's where we're having the problem is you guys. I'm sure that women who are having children now are teaching their children to be normal people, unlike you all are.
Who's you all?
You.
Who,
Yes,
me? I
Like,
don't
you.
yeah,
have any
say that
kids. What are you
shit.
talking about? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like these children, they are objectively doing worse than they were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Why are we sitting here pretending like their mothers are doing what they're supposed to be doing if their outcomes are objectively worse than they used to be? That doesn't make sense.
Anyone agree?
Cause he just yapping.
everyone's doing fine. I mean, it's like maybe the son's outcomes aren't so well, but it looks like the black women are doing quite fine. What's the problem? We're getting bragged on in the news left and right. So
Yo, you guys. I'm not gonna argue because I'm not gonna argue that. Who disagrees with Yappington? Ryder is not correct. Just not correct. The literacy rate for everybody kids is fucked up, especially in the African American community. She is not correct. I didn't want to argue and I don't have a point to make, but the wild comment that where everybody is fine is it's not up there. As
And
far
it's
as
not
as far as comments made here, it's not up there. It's one of the lowest.
and it's
Nobody is out here doing just fine, you guys. There's a lot of things going on. But hey, it's all about perspective. Sure, if you think the way the literacy rate is for boys or girls is good, if you think that's good, then yeah, I guess things are doing fine out here. That's what's up.
that's
Go
why
ahead. Who disagree with Yappington? Because
Well, two things. One is I agree with what you just said as far as if you're doing a comparison, and yes, if black women are doing better than black men, but like the bar is in hell, you're really not proving anything. But to the broader point of what he said was, as far as like if women are doing better, then like they need to be quiet about it. I disagree with that. Like
wait, I didn't
how
even
will
hear him
we?
say that.
listen. Like this is the problem. Y'all don't have
Nah,
listeners.
I ain't really hear you. I don't know if you said that or not. I'm
No,
saying
I
I
did
didn't.
not say that at all. He didn't listen to a word I said. I didn't say anything close to that.
And will mess with you like that.
I know you ain't talking, you bitch ass nigga.
Well,
The nerve of Remy to always try to
cut it
jump
out.
in on
Right.
something when
It's always a bitch ass nigga.
he know I be fucking the shit out of him. Shut up, sir.
LJ,
You full of estrogen.
LJ, little mama,
I
you
put it
heard?
all in you. I load you up with the estrogen. Damn, I'm fucking the word up. Fuck y'all. I'm fucking to
Yeah,
It's
work.
you
not.
make
Women
yourself
too
look
in
stupid,
porn,
mama.
bro.
You
Chill
make
out.
yourself look stupid,
I
mama.
was gonna make one statement regarding the topic.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, when it comes to women needing to do better, I think women need to do better when it comes to being girls.
Tell
I
me
think
about that.
women like supporting other women. We see it sometimes, but
That's
then
not a real thing though.
I mean, some women support other women, but I don't see it as like
It's not because she's a girl
like,
though.
for instance, like sleeping with other people's men and doing all the little trifling
Women
stuff.
support that.
Like, I think that. What you mean women support that?
Women don't support fucking other dudes, man. What are you talking about? It be
I
the
think
women who be fucking them.
other women, but like,
So what are you talking about? Women
but I'm
support it and they rap
saying,
about it. They rap the lyrics from it. Like
I'm,
women support that shit. They
I'm
support
saying.
women fucking other dudes, dudes in relation. Women support that shit. They do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like in a way where it's like we actually like outwardly say, "Hey, this is a problem. This is wrong." Like for instance, like Alabama Baker and that other girl, they've been going back and forth. Cause her and what's that girl name? Bad Baby. They've been arguing back and forth because somebody slept with somebody man.
You talking
I'm
about
sick of
two light
seeing it.
skinned whites. Two
I'm.
light skinned
Are we
whites.
talking about what black women? Or are we talking about women?
Hey.
This is white women.
These are light skinned whites that
He
she's
talking about
talking
light
about.
skin white. It's
Yeah, they light skinned
diabolical.
whites.
They
Yeah, she
making us
talking about
look
the light
bad,
skin.
Frank. They making us look
Cause
bad.
she
Yeah, I ain't trying to look at it myself, but it's all up
nah,
on my
but I
comment.
don't think the girls thing is real, Brad. I don't think that's a real thing.
Why not? Oh, sorry.
Cash app for questions, but I will tell you,
As to
um,
why.
it seems like it seems like it is performative. It's too conditional, and I've never seen it happen in life ever.
Women loving women.
Just because they're women,
It should happen, man.
it does not happen. This is a fairy tale. Nobody lives life that way, you guys.
Look,
No human being lives life that way.
I
And
don't care
we're
about the
evolving
fucking
life.
somebody's man. That's the least of the worries. But I think like career wise, if you see a younger black woman coming in after you should help her because she's younger and she's black and a woman. That's the type of girls I want to see. I could really give a
Yeah,
fuck
I
if
can
you
give
would
you
fuck
that.
my boyfriend and da 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 da. How about help me get some more money? Let's do that.
There was this lady I worked with. She was older, and she was just so mean to me for no reason. Like
She
she
had a reason. She had a reason.
had no
You probably
No,
reason.
came in to hold
no.
on. You came in to work with a good
She had
attitude.
no
Don't
reason. We
nobody like
both
no
had the
bubbly ass
Macy's.
attitude ass person coming in here smiling all the time. They don't like
What?
that shit. Yeah, don't come in here bubbly and giggling all the time. This is work. We ain't here to be yeah happy
Man,
all
it was
day.
Macy's. I was
Yeah,
19. She
exactly.
was
Nope. Yep.
40.
She had a good reason not to like your ass, and that's
She was like 40 or
nah.
50. I was
I'm not.
19 and she was angry.
You always happy.
I agree with his point.
Yeah, coming into
So
work happy for it. Work a long ass shift with your smiling ass. She probably couldn't tell.
But you at Macy's and you 50.
And retail at that.
She fell on some hard
yeah.
times, man. Anyway, anyway, the
Yeah, but
girls
she had
girl
to
thing.
take it out. She had to take it out on the baby.
You don't know, bro. You don't know Brad. She could be an asshole at work. Stop defending. Why is
Girl,
everybody
she just a
defending Brad?
baby.
I'm a great
She just
coworker.
a
Everybody's defending
baby.
this
You gotta give her
woman.
some grace.
I'm not,
She's sweet. I'm defending her while
bro.
all
I
the
was
What,
Gurneen,
19. I'm
Miss
23 now.
Sylvia.
Yes.
yo,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Miss Sylvia? You believe in the
I
girls
Yeah, I
girl?
was.
Oh,
The
hold on, hold
girl.
on. I haven't asked her the prompt. Let me ask Miss Sylvia the prompt. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. Do you think the a couple women up here said that they think women are doing just fine? They don't need to do better. Would you agree with that or disagree?
Well, there are some women that are doing just fine, and there's some women that could stand a little of instructions.
Who should give them the instructions?
Well, I think it should come from other women, the women that are that are in a place and position to give instruction.
Who do women respect when it comes to taking instruction? Like, what level? What does a woman have to look like or portray, or how can she get her message out there if she wants to instruct women to do better?
Well, she has to be doing what she's going to be instructing, and then that way a woman would respect, or she must have knowledge of, if she has not done it herself, have knowledge, a good knowledge of, or a person would respect the knowledge that they have.
Anyone agree with Sylvia?
Always with Sylvia.
Anyone disagree?
Disagree because I also feel like even if someone is like preaching the life that they are living, that's good for them. But what if you don't want to live their life at all? Like, and you're like, well, yeah, you could teach me how to get your life, but I don't want to fucking live your life. Like, look at your life, type of thing. So you got to be someone that you actually want to be like
Do you
for
think
you.
there's someone right
That's
now
exactly what
who
you were saying.
helps women be better? Like a prominent figure who helps women be better?
07.
Yeah,
Michelle Obama.
Michelle
yeah, they make
Obama,
some great
share
Yeah,
people.
seven.
share seven.
Share seven.
I agree. Share seven. Yeah,
Okay. All right. And so that's why women are
Take
doing.
they
and the brat.
And the brat?
I like her girlfriend. Her relationship. I think they cute. They be bebopping around. It's cute.
Don't nobody know, man. Okay. All right.
somebody done said Beyonce. Lord.
Okay. All right.
For them lesbians.
Um. Go ahead, LJ. The prompt.
You a lesbian? Shut up. You a lesbian, nigga? Shut up.
The prompt. Y'all stop saying that. Chill out, because I don't even know if you could talk like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah. Chill
forgot.
out. LJ. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. You agree or disagree?
I disagree, and I primarily because of the use of the word female. We should be saying women, but men need to give their feedback so that there can
Man,
be
what is
open
this
dialogue.
we shit? When you speak French,
I've been to France a few times, so I feel like I can do that.
we need to. Go ahead, make your point. I see what you're trying to do. You did it on purpose. I know what you're trying to do. Go ahead. We need to do better, but I'm listening to you on the prompt.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
That's it.
Well, yeah. So men need to be more open to receiving feedback and criticism. So it's men shouldn't be complaining; they should be asking more questions, and that's the part where I say we shouldn't shut up about it. We should be asking for more critiques. Like if we're not doing what we need to be doing, like you need to hear about it. Like if you are, think about it as a student. If you're in class and you're not doing well, you should be asking the teacher what you can do to succeed. So
In
yeah.
what world are you living in where men are the students and women are the teachers?
If we were
Maybe
the
it was a
teachers,
bad
y'all would stop
analogy.
cheating.
You said what, LJ?
Maybe it was a bad analogy, but
That
you should
sounds
always be.
wild. You said you would just ask the teacher how to be better
Yeah, yeah.
because the women are doing so well.
For those of us that went through college curriculum, the best way to succeed in the class is to go to the professor's office hours. So yeah, I think you should be talking about asking questions. Questioning,
Men
and
should
if you
look
don't
to
understand or
women.
agree with something,
Men should
what's
look to
that?
women on how to be better in life.
Yeah, y'all want the women, right?
Yes,
No, I'm
yes,
asking. I'm asking.
yes.
Okay. All right. Aggressive. Anyone agree with LJ? Men should look to women on how to be better in life.
I agree. And this is what I wanted to say earlier.
Okay, before you agree and tell me what you wanted to say earlier, do you think women want a man who looks to them on how to be better? He's trash right now,
Oh, I
but
don't know
he's
about all
looking to
that.
you. No, no, no. You just said you were going to say it earlier.
No, that's
Taking
the
LJ's point, do women want a man who is looking to them on how to be better in life?
that's too extreme.
The age of the
It's
woman and
subjective.
the man.
20 to 40. 20,
They could
20 to
they,
40, 20 to
they
40.
could put
Those,
up with it.
they'll
At
put
my
up.
age, I can't put up with it. You would need to be knowing how to be a man already.
Oh,
Okay, so at the.
I was talking about something differently.
No,
And
you
this
just
is
said you agree with LJ.
I
So I asked
agree,
who
but
agree with him.
in a
So
different
how are
sense,
then you?
though. It's different than that, Frank. Like, no, I don't want to teach you how to like put a roof over your head. I don't want to teach you how to do a resume. No, but what I can teach you with is maybe learning to listen. What I can teach you is to make that ego a little bit smaller, right? Stop thinking, beating on your chest, I'm a man, you need to listen to me. This is why I was saying before, men do not improve and they're not as self-aware as women because they think they're the man. I'm the man, so I don't need to listen to anybody else. Whereas women are grown up being raised to listen, be more submissive, right? So we can listen and take feedback, but men can't do that. So in some sense,
I asked you who was leading women. You said Shira 7. That's who they grow up as an adult and start listening to.
I
What
never
are you
heard.
talking about?
And who is
What are
Sheer
you
Seven?
talking about?
Who
Huh?
is she? I've never heard of her.
They showed me clips of her. She
She
just talks
teaches
about getting
women.
money. She talks about
Yeah,
getting money.
she teaches women how to like get to the bag and like finesse and like I guess you could say if you in a relationship with somebody, it should be sort of transactional.
I think she shows women how to be traditional women and deal with some of the things that come along with it. Kind of
Shira
close their
Seven teaches women
eyes.
how to be traditional.
Yeah, because
Oh,
she shows women how to close their eyes at certain things and to ignore. Like, don't try to look through his phone. Don't try to find him cheating. Don't try to do any of those things. Just let him, as long as he's paying the bills, just let him do what he wants to do. I think that's what her message is.
Yeah, and she says like you should lie to him sometimes. Like actually, I really learned a lot from her. Like I just realized like niggas are really like a little bit weird, and they do a lot of weird things socially, right? Some of them talk
Mm.
way too much about themselves. They're living in this dream
mhm.
world, like they are a rich man, but they're really not. But you just have to listen to them sometimes, as long as they're giving you some money. You just say, "Oh yeah, babe, that's great, and I'm so proud of you, yay!" Like, but you're just lying.
You said women were conditioned to listen and be submissive. Um, how is that? How are you guys seeing that as adults? Like, what is that? How are you seeing that to let you know that that's where women are? They listen more. They're more like. Where is that coming from? Who are they listening to? If they're listening, like, and I don't get that point.
Your man, right?
You tell me. Is that what women are doing? Listening to them? I don't know.
Yeah, you listen to your friends, you listen to your mom and your dad,
Oh, you were
you
talking
listen to
about
your
if
boss, you just listen to people, you
and
know?
men don't do that.
No, not
It
really.
be on TV. It be all like me. It's the conditioning happens like subtle, like it might be a TV show or whatever. And yeah, men are being conditioned too. It's just on being hyper masculine and what being a man is and the hero and
Okay. LJ, you agree or
be
disagree?
strong, get a wife, like do this, dominate, whatever.
LJ, you agree or disagree?
Damn, I'm aggravating you. Sorry.
No, I agree with Mia. She on point. Like there is a lot of social conditioning that happens with men that like try to points us in a certain direction, and most people or most men do subscribe to that. So she's absolutely right.
So what should men do about it?
Men need to stand on their own square. Like stop listening to what other men are doing. Like that's why I don't agree with the whole red pill movement. Men need to be more self
I
aware.
agree with LJ.
Name a movement in which you don't listen. So they should be a part of no movement, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Like you got to be your own individual. Like you got to understand what you need and what you desire. Like what makes me happy is not going to be the same thing that makes you happy.
LJ, 70% of what you think you need was fed to you. You've been
That's a lie.
conditioned. You've been
No.
conditioned. Yeah, yeah. You've
Maybe,
been
maybe the
conditioned.
other
No,
30% of you
no,
niggas
you
have.
no 70%. You've been conditioned. Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
Yes, yes,
No.
yes. You
No.
suffer from
I ain't been
consumerism too.
conditioned.
But you
Most
can't.
definitely have. You most
I
definitely
promise you I
have.
haven't.
You don't have to make any promises. I already don't believe you.
But but
Well,
Go ahead.
but this the thing. Like with that being true, like let's say that's true, because I talk about these. But the thing is like whatever is stored in your subconscious, you can like unlearn things and understand something new, right? You can
For
start
sure.
putting new things back there. So
But where are you going to
even
get it
like
from?
okay, you have to know that. Okay, you have to be able to know. Like you have to be like, dang, I'm suffering from a conditioning, consumerism. I think that's what you just said. I'm suffering from that. Like I'm conditioned to believe that you're supposed to buy this type of whatever. Once you can say that, then that right there opens you up to see. Oh wait, hold on. Am I really buying this because I want it or because I've been fed through commercials that oh you need this iPad or oh you need this Apple thing, whatever it is. Like once you have the awareness and you can be like, oh wait, I'm being fed this, then you can start unpacking it and unlearning it. You get what I'm saying? Like I hope you get what I'm saying because I'm struggling
no, I
here.
get it. You
Throw me a
absolutely, and you
bone.
100% correct. Like a lot of people fall into the social norms.
How are you going to agree with her agreeing with me talking about you when you disagree with me talking about you? All she did was say the same thing I just said to you. About you.
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
She
What I
said
heard
the
her say.
same thing I said about you. I said it to you. She made it general,
What
and then
you
you agree
say
with
is
every
how
word
you
she just
say
said.
it. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
How you
This
say
nigga
it?
just
See,
said,
I
I
told
agree with
y'all.
everything you just said. What? She
But
just
Yeah.
said
Frank,
you were conditioned, LJ. I said that about you. She said it about you.
Damn, man.
That's not what
That's
I
but
heard
hold
from her.
on.
He's conditioned to
To listen
accept
to women say,
correction from
okay,
a
from women.
woman.
Okay, all right, that's
But
fair.
hold
there
on.
you
But then
go.
I. But
That's
then
fair.
hold
Got it for
on,
you.
Frank. Frank, I usually don't do this. I don't pull you in. But then I tell you I'm good at my job.
No, you never told me
I'm
that.
really good with conveying a mess.
You never told me you were good
I'm
at your
really good
job.
at conveying a message.
You never told me you were good at your job. You never
Okay.
did.
Okay.
I said in that
Oh
argument
damn.
that you're referring to, I said maybe you're not fit to be in that position. I said I
But
don't
I
know if you're
am.
good or not. And you said that's fair. You
I'm
didn't
not.
say I am really good at my job because I would have said I don't know that to be true. All you
Yeah,
tell me
I
is
ain't
that
say
you
nothing
want.
because I ain't want to get dropped.
Okay, it still
I
can
ain't want to
happen.
push back because you
It
a
still
real
can
nigga. I
happen.
know.
It
That's
still can
why.
happen. All
I
right.
know.
So who
That's why I'm a
agrees?
hush. I'm a hush.
Who disagrees with what has been said so far? Yappington, Remy, or Mean or Brat? Who has a
Yeah, I
point to
dis
make?
I
Okay.
disagree. Like, it feels really weird that we started this conversation talking about women, and LJ keeps bringing it back to men. And to the point, how are y'all going to argue that women are doing what they're supposed to be doing if their kids are fucking suffering, if they're not succeeding? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, women are abusing their. What are you laughing for?
The
What's so
nasty
funny?
spray.
Oh,
Like,
let me tell you why. Because even though you asked the question, I'm not going to answer your question, but I'm going to say this: you keep positing that women are 100% responsible for the children's outcome, and
I
what I'm
never
telling
once
you
said
is,
that. No, don't
and
put
what I'm
words in.
telling
Shut
you
up.
is,
Shut the
as
fuck
a
up. Do not
leader,
put words in
hold
my
on,
mouth.
bro,
I
hold on.
never said
You
that.
you you
I
wanted
never
you
once
wanted a
said that.
response. I'm giving
I
it to
never
you.
once said that. We are talking
You
about women
literally
right
just
now.
you
If you want to talk
basically just
about
said
men,
that.
do that on a prompt about men. We are talking about
Okay.
women. Don't put words in my mouth. Cut it out.
So what I would tell you is that men are largely responsible for the
You
outcome of their
keep
children.
talking about fucking men. We're talking about women.
Said women's children were suffering, so what the hell? Shit.
Right,
LJ,
right,
you
right.
need
And if we
you
want to
need to
argue,
stop
and
with
if
the
you
Yeah,
soy
want to,
men
if
are
you want to
productivity.
argue,
responsible for that
hold
too.
on. If you want to
Stop
argue
eating
that
soy,
men
brother.
are
Stop
failing
eating
at their
soy.
job, that's completely valid. Men are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we're not talking about men right now. We're talking about women. Women also are not doing what they're supposed to do.
Our
That's the point.
children.
Why are you're hyped? It's like rah,
Because
rah,
y'all
rah,
keep
rah, rah,
putting
rah, rah, rah,
fucking
rah.
words in my
Like,
mouth. Like,
calm
don't put words in
down.
my mouth. Listen, open your fucking ears.
Okay.
Our
Nigga,
children.
what you gonna do? Drop the
I'll
fuck?
be
So
putting
leave
extended
child
suspension.
raising out of it because that wasn't even the topic. So if you want to put child raising into it, then we'll bring in the
The
men
topic
into
is
it.
women need to do better. Raising your children is part of doing better,
Well,
especially
then,
in the black. Shut the fuck up.
men will be
Especially
a
in the
part of
black
that
community, right?
Don't talk to Miss
Now,
Stop,
Sylvia
now
like
stop,
that.
talk to
You
Miss
stupid
shut the fuck up.
little dick
Ain't nobody
bitch.
talking to you. Go do your
No, you
job,
shut the
turning
fuck up,
tricks.
bitch. You dumb,
Anyways,
idiotic bitch. Shut up. Shut up, you
Men will be
stupid,
a part of the
illiterate bitch. Don't be
conversation.
trying to curse
anyways,
out Miss Sylvia.
anyways.
That's
So
why you
like I
going to
was saying,
hell, you dumb bitch.
like I was
Fucking
saying,
stupid ass. Respect your elders, hoe.
why would I respect our elders? Our elders failed us. That's why
Fuck
we're
you, bitch.
shut up.
Fuck
That's
you,
why we're in the
bitch. You
position
failed
that we're
us.
dealing
You
with.
failed us,
I'm
you
30. I ain't
unalive
failed
beat
nobody. I don't
bitch.
You
have
Shut
any
up.
voted for
kids. What are you
Trump
talking
too,
about?
didn't you, dumbass?
So I did not vote for
You
Trump. I
sound
voted for
50,
him.
stupid. You talking about you 30. You
I
sound
sound, I
50.
can sound
Broke ass
however I
bitch,
want to.
broke bastard. Shut the fuck up. Talking to that lady crazy. You always talking tough to a woman like you gonna do something. Bitches like you. That's why I be
Bitch, shut
saying
the
bitches like
fuck
you
up.
get bent
I
over. You
talk tough
dizzy
to any one of
bitch.
these niggas. I was just talking tough to
Hey,
LJ. Shut the
respect the
fuck up.
horn.
Can
Respect
you
the
let
horn.
him be a TikTok killer? Go
have
ahead,
Let,
let
fun
him
in the
whoa,
be.
whoa,
chat.
whoa,
Have
whoa,
fun
whoa,
in the
I
whoa,
mean,
whoa,
chat.
whoa,
I
whoa.
mean, I didn't mean to
Unalive.
say that.
Yeah,
What?
yes,
Yeah, let
okay.
him be a TikTok
All right,
unaliver
all right, y'all. Hold on.
because you know, face to face, face to face, his ass be sitting on stuff.
I, y'all, both of y'all, chill, chill. Sylvia, you gonna make a nigga some black eyed peas and let me, man, you wildin'. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
wildin'.
yeah. You can go.
Hold on,
You
Sylvia.
can
No,
go on and
don't
take
agree.
off the
Wait until
next
I
couple of
finish before
days.
you agree. Wait until I finish before you agree.
I don't have to.
Sylvia, you
You
gonna make
come.
a nigga some black eyed peas and let me backflip in that vagina?
Oh, I thought you was talking. You reading one of them
I'm
things.
reading. Yeah, come on
Oh
now.
my
Come
goodness.
on now. Me and you had those conversations off
Miss
live.
Sylvia,
I ain't gonna talk like that with you on live. Sylvia, you
Miss
gonna make a
Sylvia
nigga
is
some black eyed
fine.
peas and let me backflip in that vagina? That was the cash out.
Backflip in it. He want to backflip in it. See, they always
That's
want to do.
the
Always want to do some shit they know they can't do.
Oh my god.
Let's go
But
back
Miss
to
Sylvia, you are fine, Miss Sylvia. You are
But
fine. So
thank
they,
you,
you know,
thank
they young and dumb. They can't help themselves. But
you.
let's
I
go
ain't gonna
back
disrespect you.
let's go back
But
to
okay.
the conversation.
And they'll tell. See, I might would do something, but they ask me on here telling. See,
She said somebody said she said Frank, that ain't no cash out. Nah, I'm telling you, I don't talk like that a lot. But anyway, let's go back to the conversation, you guys. Yappington, you can finish your point, and then if anyone disagree, you can respond.
Okay, so the point I was making is that we can't say that women are doing what they're supposed to be doing when the outcomes of their
Someone paid to drop you, so
yeah, because we sick of
there we
hearing
go.
about children.
Man, Lord.
They said drop Yappington from the elders. From the elders
Period.
is wild.
Lord.
Damn. From the
Let's
elders
have
is
communion because
wild.
God is good.
That is
God is good.
wild.
My boy
From
Franklin, let's
the
go, my boy.
elders. You said what, E?
I said it was good.
Chilling, man, like a ceiling fan.
It say in First Corinthians 1 and 2 not to disrespect your elders. Y'all know better.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all need to do.
He is,
Bro,
but
what?
don't read that verse.
Anywho, anywho.
He wanted.
Um, I guess he can't finish this point, so let me go to somebody else. Remy. Remy, you said men need to shut up about it. Females need to do better, but men need to shut up about it. You agree, right?
Yeah,
Why do you
absolutely.
think men feel the need to join in telling women how to be better women? Why do you think men feel the need? You said they shouldn't be complaining, they shouldn't be yapping about it. Why do they feel the need to join these conversations and tell
Well,
women to be better?
I say
Shout out
nah.
to that Cash App too. But
Yeah, I
go
say
ahead.
nag. They shouldn't be nagging. Nagging doesn't help when anybody does it, whether it's men or women. But what men need to do, if they're dealing with those issues, stop eating too much soy, get your testosterone checked, and be a leader. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to lead by example. We're not supposed to be yapping and nagging and talking about it and agreeing with women at every turn. Like, be a leader.
Well, you didn't tell me. Okay, you gave me advice on how to overcome it. You didn't tell me why they're doing it.
Because they're eating too much soy. That's what it is. High levels of
It's the
estrogen.
diet. Okay, they don't have enough testosterone. This is
The
why they're
hell are you
complaining about
talking?
women. Okay, anyone else have a response to the question? Why are men feeling the need to tell women how to do better?
Oh,
I like soy sauce.
I about to say I disagree with him.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
fine for you guys. It's not good for us.
Me too. Um,
Because it makes them feel in control and like they somebody, in charge, they
Hmm.
telling somebody what
well,
to
I'm
do.
about to go eat some soy and see if it makes me feel in control.
Well,
And
soy
I'm
is a natural estrogen, so you don't want to eat too much of it as a meal.
Exactly, Miss Sylvia. Exactly.
Well, let me go
Hmm.
eat some and see
Interesting.
what
well,
it makes me do.
You might grow breast.
I got more testosterone than Remy. I know that much. I know I'm more of a nigga than him, but I disagree. You know what? I ain't gonna be childish. I've been. You know what? It's the new year. I'm gonna get right. Let me just pray.
Ain't the New Year yet, girl.
What is going
I'm
What
gonna
say
start over.
me?
God,
You got, you got
Boy,
a couple
Remy,
more hours.
my
She
boy.
knows she agrees. She knows she
Listen,
agrees.
listen, listen. Mean Girl, what do you think? Why do men feel the need?
I think men are capitalizing on this kind of movement that we see these podcasts and things like that to tell women that they could never talk to in real life what they want and their preferences because no one really cares. So I do think they should shut up about it because the only thing that does is make me want to double down and say very mean things to you and go even further up the hypergamy chain because, it's gross that you guys are doing that.
I piggyback. I call them men with mics. They need to take the mics away from some men. Not
Mm.
Franklin though.
You feel like men should stay in their place and shut up. Is that what you're saying, Brett?
Yeah. Well, the
Oh,
thing is,
both of you guys. Okay, go
I just want
ahead.
to say this. I just want to say this because the idea that they keep bringing up the idea that women raise these men. That's not us, right? We didn't raise you, right? We're dealing with you. But when I call your mom a big back bitch, you're gonna be mad at me. But you're saying that they raise men well. So I need you
Oh,
to make it. I don't want you to give me any lip when I curse your mom out for raising you the way she did.
So it's
But
the
they
older
won't do that.
cut
generation.
that hoe out.
Wait, so it's
Curse
the
that hoe
older
out.
generation that of women who need to do better, but these last two generations are doing just fine.
We're doing just fine, right?
Mm.
Your big back mama didn't do
Um,
good with
I
that.
would have to disagree
Now
on that.
hold on now.
Not you,
Hold up.
Frank. Frank, your mama raised you well, but the rest of these big back
I
mamas
didn't
didn't
get to
do
make
well.
I would
my
I
say
comment about
appreciate
how
that,
men
but
need to shut up.
hold on. Go ahead, E. What did you say? You
I
disagree?
think what I agree with certain things of what she said, but that last part about that they're not part of the that they're not part of a problem. I believe that they are part of the problem. They're adding on to the problem from whatever generation that she was possibly talking about that's doing this or the cause of this.
How are they adding on?
They're following because it's like when they say something is passed down, they're following the beliefs that are being put into their head by their parents that are from the last generation or whatever the case may be. So they're thinking this is the way to go, and it all
Yeah.
boils down.
Give me an example of what? Like, what did they take from the previous generation that they keep piling on and making it worse?
Okay,
Like, what? Give me an example.
the submissive part, because I know that we talk about that and that pops up in a lot of the podcasts, even though that's not the goalpost.
Hmm.
Being submissive, I think there's and I've seen it. I've seen my mom even tell my sisters, don't let no man control you. Don't let no man do this and tell you what to do and things of that nature. So that part, I would say, you
Oh, wait,
have
wait, wait. So you're flipping it. So you're saying the previous generation taught women, or the previous generations taught women not to be submissive. Don't submit to a man. Blah 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 blah. And now you're saying they're continuing it going, and that's the issue that women are making worse nowadays.
correct.
Why is it worse? Why is that a problem for them? If their parents told them not to submit to a man, like what is the issue that's coming from that?
They're so then they'll bring that on to the generation that she's talking about now. That the women for this generation now, they're not the problem. So with the old generation telling my sisters,
Yeah, I
my
got that
mom,
part. Tell me the issue that comes from it.
they're not
Not
being.
submissive. Don't be submissive. Like, what's coming from that? What is the issue coming from?
They're going into these relationships with these men that they're talking about, and they're not being submissive. And though in that aspect, and then they say that the men is then but that boils down to them going through an issue with that man and whatever case may be, and then they're blaming the men for them not being submissive.
Okay. Anyone disagree with E?
But
Oh yeah, I
I
all the way
disagree.
disagree.
Cause
Submissive. Ain't nobody over here no
go
slave.
ahead, Miss Tiff.
Women are not slaves. We and men don't have to ask women to submit. Now little boys do. So if that's your issue, you might need to consult with somebody to show you how to be a man. That way your aura will automatically make a woman want to, submit, as you call it.
I think the word
Say that
submission.
shit.
Go ahead, Mia.
Go ahead, LJ. What?
I think the
LJ, you
word.
go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Mia,
times
be
these guys.
quiet. I already said it. Don't come behind me saying the same shit I said. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot of times the word submission gets misapplied when I hear these guys say it. Like they think of submission as like this total domination and like the woman has no voice, no say. That's not what it is.
Okay.
There will be times in a relationship where a man has to submit to his woman, and every man does it. When things things are rocky and you need to get back on track, you're going to submit to your woman. You're going to do what she needs to be done. If she wants date night or she wants you to be spontaneous or whatever the case is, a man is going to submit, and I do that all the time with my girl. But I think that the larger point is this: submission is not about dominating your partner. Submission is about, hey, in these areas I'm stronger, so I'll take the lead. In these other areas you're stronger, so I'm gonna take the back seat. It's a give and take. It's never 100% of anything.
Hmm. Who disagrees with what LJ had to say?
I agree. Can I say why?
Nope.
No,
Who
no,
disagrees?
I disagree.
Okay.
That's me.
Hey, hold on, brother. I'll let you eat some soy after. So, first of all, like I said before, a man does have to be a leader. But like Miss Sylvia was saying, you're not a leader by saying. You don't tell women to submit. You don't tell women to follow you. By being a good leader, they will follow you. And a lot of women like to say things because they're emotional, but they all have a reset button. And if you hit it right, they go right to default settings. They start doing the laundry. They start making sandwiches. And that's just the truth.
I'm listening. No, Remy, you didn't have to end it there.
Me.
Keep going.
Yeah,
I
so
No,
agree.
that nigga
you,
need to shut
you
up.
yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Y'all
So
get the likes up to 60K so we can get the
let
comments
me
back
break
on.
it down for you, Mia. Hold on,
Wait,
go
hold
ahead, your
on.
turn
No,
after.
hold on, Remy. Let me go. You
Okay,
already win.
okay,
Hold on,
okay,
baby. This the
No,
okay,
thing.
okay, baby.
Remy,
I'm about to
Remy
drop
is
you.
Okay,
cooking.
baby, go ahead.
I,
No, no, no. I made it very clear. And the next person who decides that they're gonna listen to what, you know what? I'll make it very easy for y'all.
My bad, my bad.
No, no, no. Listen. I don't give a fuck what anyone on the panel has to say. I said go. We're not looking and listening. You two have been looking at me and then decide. Just don't run shit here. I say you go because I want to hear your point. Then we will continue with the conversation. I don't know what happened with you guys, but please pay attention. Go ahead, Remy. Finish your point.
Right, all right, thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, no matter what they say, they have a default setting just waiting to be activated. All you gotta do is satisfy a woman financially, physically, mentally, and have her excited. Trust me, she's gonna start doing laundry, making them sandwiches. She's gonna submit without a problem. And when men like LJ talk like that, they take us back like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something when the feminist movement was at its height. Understand, LJ, that only one person in that household is gonna bend over. It's not gonna be you.
What?
I
I
Wait,
disagree.
do
what?
think
Um,
Remy cooked a little bit.
Go
But I didn't
ahead.
like why he said the button stuff and the default setting. Okay, that was too far. We're not a robot, but I did like what he said. Naturally, I feel this way personally, so I can only speak as myself as a woman. I'm gonna be scrubbing the floor with a toothbrush for the right nigga, right? I'm gonna be
Really?
quiet.
So you
I'm
believe in
gonna
the
have on
quote,
the maid outfit, everything.
Ryder? Let me ask you. I had to
Come on.
prompt up one time that said she would love women love to submit, but you're just not that guy. You agree with that prompt?
mm,
Absolutely.
Interesting. I want to give LJ a chance to respond because he was speaking about him. I don't know if you have anything or did you hear anything?
No, I heard him.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Um, Remy, you still a BA. Remy, you still a BAN. LJ. That was actually sent before you finished your point. Mia is Remy's dom. He home listen every time. Okay, and
Shout out
then
to Mia. Shout out to Mia. She's the president of the Dry Coochie Council. I love her.
okay.
He's the president of Dry Coochie. That's crazy work.
My bad, Frank. I ate chocolate. LOL. I don't even know what that means, and I'm not
Yeah,
gonna let you come up here and explain
Mia
it.
don't need to have a wet coochie when she's strapping it up and bending you over. So she's probably lubing that thing up for you. But anyway, anyway,
Y'all stop name dropping when the person not
Hey
on the
yo,
panel. Y'all wild.
hey yo, Remy looked like he worked for the CIA. He had private investigator for the CIA. Look at his profile picture.
Girl.
You
that's
guys
hilarious.
realize you're the only ones laughing out here, right? It's kind of lame, bro.
Let me. Oh, you right. Let me go eat some soy. Give me a second.
Get that soy. It's gonna help you with that estrogen.
Listen, back to the point. Who agreed with Ryder? Y'all don't even remember her point.
Yeah, she
Y'all
said she gonna scrub the floor with a toothbrush for the nigga.
Yeah, I mean that's everybody. Like that's not unique to women. Like I hate when y'all do that. It's been many a niggas that's been Travis Hunter with their nose wide open for the right female. Yeah, yeah.
You're
I
not
said
describing something good. They were saying because the man treats them so well or the presence he brings, that's why they're willing to submit. You just gave Travis Hunter a. That's not a. What are you talking about? That's no
I'm talking about
comparison.
Ryder's
That's no
point that she
comparison right
said for
there,
the
babe.
right man, and
It
she
don't
didn't
have
put
nothing to do
any.
with presence.
Hold,
Oh,
hold on,
okay.
hold on,
Tell
Miss
me. Tell
Sylvia.
me. You
Hold
said
on, Miss
aura.
Sylvia.
You said aura, Sylvia. So That does have something to do with present. You have to be present for the
Oh, you mean
orgasm.
his presence? Oh, okay.
Well,
I
you
thought
said,
Yeah,
you.
oh, you meant gifts?
right.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
I thought
gifts.
you was talking
Nah, nah,
about
nah.
stuff.
Go ahead, LJ.
Ryder's whole point was for the right person, and she didn't put any qualifiers on it. She just said for the right person. So that means that if a person is into that other person, that they're going to be doing all those subservient things. So what I'm saying to y'all is that if the right person comes along, you're going to subject yourself to those things. It doesn't matter about whether it's the right thing for you or not. If you really
Mm,
want to be with that person, you're gonna subject yourself to it. And the
mm,
thing that Remy said that I completely disagree with is in a relationship is never 100% domination. Nobody's ever 100% on top all the time. There are going to be things that you will take the lead on, and there's going to be things that your partner takes the lead on. That's just that's how a healthy relationship works. If you feel like you need to be 100% in control all the time, that is unhealthy. There's a power imbalance, and you're being abusive.
I agree
damn.
with LJ on that. I think that I didn't really agree with what Remy was saying when it came to the leadership idea, because there's certain times where you're gonna have off days, and then that your spouse, your wife, your woman would have to, like, take a little bit of that role. So I think there is a good thing when it comes to like having a balance of that. I don't know, that's me personally, because like obviously women are going to be more, submissive to somebody that gives that leadership role and actually plays the role correctly, instead of saying, oh, you need to do this, you have no say, that's that. But like, if there's a balance to there and she feels included in that, as well as there's times where you're down and she can lift you up, like, I think that that's healthier than,
Mm.
oh, do clean my dishes, woman.
Seems
Wash them
appropriate to me.
dishes.
It depends on how
Wash
she
the
likes to be
clothes.
talked to.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask. You ain't gotta ask. She gonna do it. She gonna do it herself. And the thing is, if you're a man that aspires to do 50-50, most likely you're gonna end up with a woman that provides for you. You might as well aim to do 100% and maybe land on 80.
That's not what he said, though.
No, I don't
He's
care what.
disagreeing.
He didn't
Yeah.
say
he,
50-50.
no, he's disagreeing. He's disagreeing with you guys, which is interesting. Um, I didn't know income came into play when it was about that, but um,
Have you seen how these women treat broke dudes? Have you
well,
seen?
let you
Oh,
ride a car while she at work. You talking about really well?
it depends. Maybe the ones that like maybe I've seen cases where she's a
Hey,
single mom and she's dealing with a younger dude.
women love
Otherwise,
dusties,
they
man.
treat them like crap.
Women love dusties. E lame ass lost the band for band against Ryder. What
I
was
never
it?
went. I never went band to band for Ryder with Ryder. What are we talking about?
It says band for band against Ryder.
Let's move on. We are
Never went
friends.
band for band with Ryder. That's crazy though. But
You
okay.
better
Uh,
pull up some caviar.
I'm over here eating some soy right now. That shit is making me strong.
Uh,
ooh,
Ryder,
Okay.
when you got some tart, you got to tell me how it tastes, because I ain't never tried it.
it's different types. I got you though.
Mm. Go ahead. Who disagrees with Remy's take?
I disagree.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, dang, I didn't say anything yet. When there's a certain type of man that
What's
women,
in your
quote unquote,
background?
don't want to be permissive with. Hold up, I'm playing League of Legends. Sorry, let me turn that down. There's a certain type of woman that doesn't want to be with a man who speaks on women who basically make us feel like objects. You're speaking on us like we're some type of robot, like we're not human beings. We're all human beings. We all have cognitive dissonance. We all have the ability to have emotional intelligence. You're speaking on us like we are robots, and that's the type of women. I mean, that's the type of men women want to avoid. And all that I'm playing there.
Hmm. Anyone disagrees?
Like if you don't want a woman in your life that challenges you to be better, that points out your shit, like you're just a weak dude. You probably do like Remy that don't get not for real. Like you probably do like Remy that don't get no play, and you need that ego boost for feel like you are doing more to your woman. It ain't a competition, right? It shouldn't be a measurement of me versus her. It should be, hey, how do we improve each other? How do we make each other better so that we can be our best selves?
You know what that sounds like? When women have like horrible traits and then they say men can't handle them. Is what it sounded like you said, LJ. If you just said it was great or healthy or whatever you want to say, cool. But to say if you don't want a woman like this, that makes you
You're weak
weak.
minded. Yeah, it's crazy
That
work.
sounded crazy to me. That's what like where do you get these points from?
And that's
Well,
why, and that's why women, and
let
that's why
me
women are going
hold
around with
on.
that
He
stigma.
addressed me directly. I don't know why you felt compelled to respond for me. But
Go ahead,
let me go ahead and
go ahead
respond.
and answer with your stupid ass ideas. Go ahead.
Okay, I appreciate that, bro. Just mute up. Thank you. What I'm
Like
saying, I'm
she's
not
loud,
saying
she talkative, she talk over you. You be like, if you just can't, you're just a weak man if you can't handle somebody who's. She'll give a nice title to it, but it's really just annoying as fuck. So it's like,
I'm not
yeah.
saying accept negative behaviors. What I'm saying is there if there
No,
are
I'm not
things.
saying you are. I'm saying the way you said it, they're a weak man if they don't want the woman like this. Which is why can't they just not like that type of woman? And what does it have to do
Well,
with
let me
them being
clarify.
weak?
If you have a woman that comes from a genuine place that is pointing out things that you because no human is perfect. I think we can all agree on that, right? So if you have a
Well,
woman
you
that is
said
pointing.
don't need to do better, right? You said that.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was is that if a woman is able to point out your imperfections and point out to you in areas that you need to improve, and she can do it in a way that is constructive. If you can't receive that, then you're the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting. Who agrees with LJ's take?
And
Okay.
that's one of the biggest problems that hold men back. Even until they unalive, unfortunately, this might be the reason why they might even unalive, right? Because
Wait. Who got the echo? You got to mute up. Go ahead, Ryder. One of the biggest, no, not you. You don't have an echo. One of the biggest issues that men have today is explain it to me.
they are not willing to really listen to feedback from the women in their lives that actually care about them and love them. For one example, you have to beg a man to go to the doctor when they get old. You have to beg them. They already know they have a heart issue really badly. They already know. You have to
I don't
beg
want
them.
to go.
You're talking
Be
about
vegan.
old people. You're talking about
No,
old people.
you can bring it to the young men as well.
But you just said when they get old.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
But
old
I'm
black
saying
people.
this goes on and
Old
on.
black. Hey, hold on. To be clear, old black people have a reason not to trust the doctors.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a reason not to trust doctors. I'm not saying they shouldn't go, but I'm just saying older black people definitely have reasons not to trust doctors. They've probably seen more than you
Well,
have, but no,
all
they do.
right,
The
well,
history of we're in America still like it's different now, but older black people definitely have reasons to not trust the doctor. It's almost like older black people not trusting the banks and putting their
we'll
money in
go to the
mattresses
black
and shit.
doctor then.
You said
Shit,
what?
go to the
Don't go
black
to
doctor
go to the
then.
black doctor. I'm just
Duh.
saying that older people lived a different life, so I get what you're saying, but that doesn't mean that it's because the woman is telling them.
Mm.
I don't
Well,
think it's because the woman. Like if his grandson told him you need to go to the doctor, he gonna be like, "Fuck you too." Like,
yeah, exactly, because they don't really like to listen to like people that they believe are younger than them. So if it's if it's an older male that they respect, they will probably listen to them, right? But they will not listen to the women in their lives that actually care about them. They don't. This will tell us all the time. And it's other things
but
too,
you just said it was men,
emotionally.
and you just said men, boys, and everything else. They don't listen to them either. So is it just older people don't listen to younger people? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, Franklin, you're really like, oh, why are you doing me like this? Please,
Putting
Go
you on the
ahead,
please.
spot.
Ryder.
That's one thing women don't like
Go
neither.
ahead.
Being put on the spot.
No,
I,
no, no. It's not that. But it's like even like you could just try to tell a man how you feel emotionally, how he makes
okay,
you feel. He'll shut you up about it. He
men
said, I
don't
don't want to
listen.
hear that shit.
That's
Yeah,
their
they just
biggest
never.
downfall is that they don't listen to women.
Yeah, that care
Okay,
about them actually. Even
okay,
their own daughters, they don't listen to.
okay. What if their daughter is stupid?
Well,
Wow.
you should still listen to how you make her feel emotionally. She might want to have more emotional time with you, but all you care about is the money or something like that. And you might not want to listen to that or something. You know, it's a lot of different
Why
things
she's
that happen.
stupid.
You said what, Brett?
That might be the reason why that she's stupid.
The men might be the reason why she's stupid.
Yeah,
You think men is the
listen.
blame?
Look,
Yeah.
I'm a say this. Like my father was a very prominent person in my life.
Lux, let me see your
He
account.
gave
Hold on.
great
No.
male
You're
advice.
not subscribed. No personals. No
Part of
personals.
that man.
Hey, listen, I've been a subscriber
I don't
since.
remember. Let me see. I'm gonna turn the subscriber chat on and see if you can say anything. Say something in the chat.
So,
Oh, okay. Finish your point, Brad.
Right there.
okay,
She's
I'll
about
finish
to
my
cook.
point. I was just giving
She was
example.
about to cook.
Men,
She ain't even.
like
Go
there are
ahead.
some men that can give really good advice, and I've had examples of that can be great role models to a woman is for as a father figure. I'm trying to put it without being personal as a father figure.
Mm-hmm.
And my example is a non-personal example that I had a great example of somebody that wasn't an idiot and was a smart man. So I don't know how to not make it
Is
personal.
that
But
personal?
the point is that if you cannot be a dumb woman if you got a smart male
No,
figure.
no, I
Let's put it
wasn't
that way.
saying that that's the reason that the person is stupid. I'm just saying it was just a question in her example. But outside of that, she stated that the biggest downfall was y'all niggas is so petty. Y'all really rock with, you know what? W new subscriber though, but
Hey,
y'all niggas
thank
go too
you.
far, man. What the fuck? Who all these people come from my live supporting Lux this fucking much? Anyway, damn, made me forget my question. W a new subscriber in the chat, y'all. Um, I asked Ryder the question, so I wanted to ask the rest of you guys. Did anyone disagree with Ryder? I forgot her take. Oh, men's biggest downfall is not listening to women. Anyone disagree? Or you guys all agree that men don't listen to
No,
women?
I disagree.
Yeah, I
Of
would say
course, yeah.
um
Yes, mama.
I think that's not the biggest. That's part of it, but not the biggest. We don't listen to women because the women don't listen to us. I think that's more so is that we don't listen to women because women don't listen to us.
Men don't listen to women because women don't listen to men.
Yeah, and they believe that they're more, or we believe that we're more when it comes to the intellect part. We're more intellectual than they are to us. Yes.
Why do men think that they're more intellectual than women? E, are you there? Okay, is my audio working?
Opportunity for a cricket
Maybe that
AI.
nigga phone died or something.
Yeah, it looks like he's unmuted. Maybe he got a pop up. If you got a pop up, remove it from your screen, brother.
A pop up on the iPhone? What are you talking about?
Low battery or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, anyone disagree with that
That
point? I can't
phone is
really have him
fine.
argue it because he's not here anymore.
Ridiculous. Like it's like, oh, well, I only do it because you do it, or oh, well, you did it first. Like, what the heck?
I
That's
mean, do you think that women listen to men?
Sometimes when y'all make sense.
It
I don't
goes
understand.
with their bias, but I
Go
think
ahead.
that's for every single person. If like we see this a lot in your life, if somebody does not have the same opinion, they're not going to listen to them. But if a woman or a man comes up and says that opinion, they're going to listen to them because they just sort of kind of not an echo chamber, but they sort of kind of want to have the same ideas, even if it's playing into toxicity.
I don't think that happens here a lot. I think people listen. A lot of times they just be doing other shit. But what do you guys feel listening is? It sounds like you guys feel like listening is um like going along with or believing. Listening is believing now. You can't just hear what the person said, digest it, and then tell them why you don't support it. What is this idea of listening to y'all? What does that look like? Because I'm pretty sure people listen, men and women, but you guys are, I don't know what it looks like to y'all.
I think it's listening and then changing, right? Making some type of
Making
change.
adjustments after listening.
Yeah.
Why would you do that if the information is
I
not,
don't know why somebody would do that.
if
It's
the
okay to just
information is not
listen.
worth, no, I'm not saying not change. I'm not saying changing is needed or not changing is needed, but what if you listen and don't feel like it's worth enough to change?
People don't think that you actually listen to them if you don't change. They think they're right and that you should adopt what they're saying. And if you listen to them and you don't do that, they consider that not listening.
That's what I'm starting to realize, that not listening is you not changing. And so what is it, mean girl, that women are saying that men are hearing but not adjusting?
Ooh, what are women saying that men?
They hear women say, but they're
Hmm.
not adjusting to it.
Find somebody that likes you and you won't deal with a lot of problems you're having. Like, I think that men aren't listening to that. They want to chase who they want to chase. They're attracted to who they're attracted to.
Hmm.
And they want those women to adopt and listen to them. And women are telling them, like, hey, just find somebody who actually likes you for who you are instead of trying to make women who don't like you change.
actually aren't dating who they are attracted to and who they like. They're dating who they think a friend is attracted to or a homeboy is. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't be
How
sneaking
would you
around
know?
with.
It's actually false.
Hey, Pearl.
Hi. I think men are actually.
Nigga, I dropped the dude. I just dropped somebody because I was like, that's a dude.
Oh, too
And
much
now your
girls on
voice
here.
comes through this account. I
Is
literally dropped somebody like, I have enough women up here, and then your voice comes through this account. What the fuck? Go ahead, GA. I don't even know how this
Uh,
is you, but Pearl, go ahead.
I actually, no, I'm just kidding. I actually disagree. I actually do think men are dating women that they're attracted to, which is why they wife them up.
Mm.
I said that men want the
Was it not
women that
Mia
they're
speaking?
attracted to, that they want women who they're attracted to listen. Other women are listening, right? And they don't care. They want women that they find attractive to listen. And that's where it's kind of getting all mixed up. So
The biggest mistake is that they expect women to listen.
They shouldn't expect women to listen.
No, no, that's not how women work. You know, women do what they think is going to benefit them, and if you can show them that it benefits them, they will do it. But they're not gonna listen because you say so.
I want to know the example of what. So I guess Mean Girl gave a point, but I want to know the example of what men are hearing from women, but they're not adjusting to. Can anyone provide an example? Men are hearing women talk about it, but they are not adjusting.
Liking girls' Instagram pictures and commenting on them when
Man,
they're in a
I'm not
relationship.
having no fucking middle school
Come
conversation.
on,
No,
that's a real one.
getting their shit together.
Men are so. Give me an example. It must make sense. Give me an example of things men are hearing from women, but they are not adjusting to.
Not cheating.
You didn't like it. I don't know why. That's a perfect example.
Liking girls' pictures on Instagram.
And commenting on them when you have a girlfriend. That's very
I liked
hurtful
her.
to the
I liked her
relationship.
shoes. I liked her
What? My ex
shoes.
would say,
Boy,
"Oh,
shut the
I
hell
don't think
up.
I like that. I didn't like
But
that." And I'm like, "Nigga, this is your literal username right here." He said, "Oh, I don't remember liking that." Like he said that like 50 times though.
the reason we're not adjusting to that is because we're telling you to get away from get
Nigga,
a
E,
get of that.
E, E, or whoever.
Nick
Bro, no,
Nog,
do
shut
not.
up.
No, everybody shut up. Do not engage in this conversation. Y'all mute up. Everybody who gave an example, just be quiet. You were going to respond to that? Locking, what the fuck?
No, but
It
I'm telling
sounds
you
like a
this.
personal issue that Ryder's dealing
No.
with. I don't care to dive into that. I don't care if a nigga like photos. She gave an example and everything. We don't want to hear that shit. Um, a better example: Sylvia, Mia, Mean Girl, Brat. Any of the adults here? Is there a better example of things men or women are saying that men are hearing and not adjusting to?
Or money.
They are not getting more money.
Yeah, they hear women talking about they want men with more money and they're not doing it. They're not going out and getting more money. So
I know when we talk about redefining manhood, they like just rebuke that conversation. Like they go into this
Why
whole
would
other
they listen
thing
to
instead of just.
women redefine manhood?
Now I'm saying, listen to
You
when
said
they are
we.
complaining.
Why would they
Yeah,
listen to women talk about redefining manhood?
I'm saying when women say to redefine manhood, they don't listen to try to understand that for themselves. They go on this whole other whining rant of like why they can't, why they got to be a man, why they got to do X, Y, and Z. And I think if they listen, if they redefine their manhood, a lot of problems would be solved.
Why would they listen?
Like if they,
You didn't answer my question.
okay, I'm trying to be.
Listen, Mia. Why would they listen
All
to
right.
women about redefining their manhood? Why would women be an expert? Like if you want to gather up a people to listen to about redefining manhood, which you made it so specific, redefining
I know.
manhood. Why would they listen to women?
Because
Because
we date men.
yeah,
We're the
that,
ones dating
but
them.
What?
yeah,
Being a man is not
but
all about dating. Allow Mia to respond, you guys. You don't have to speak for her. Allow Mia to respond. Go ahead, Mia.
because when men are complaining, well, let me start because I almost lost my thought. But because we are experiencing some of the we are affected by the hyper masculinity or the toxic masculinity, and in a way that is very overt, and they are experiencing it in a covert way. And I think listening to us, the people who are marginalized, who experiencing it, and when if I'm telling you, look, if you want to solve some of your problems, you need to redefine your manhood for you instead of trying to fit in a box. I do think that if they heard me say that and they actually listened to it, they wouldn't feel so boxed in, like they wouldn't feel so confined, and they would be able to have their own identity and find a person or find a community or whatever it is. That's
Interesting.
I know.
That's interesting, Mia. Who agrees? Who agrees with Mia?
I think I agree. I just didn't catch most of it. I was arguing in comments.
Who agrees? Go ahead. Elaborate for me.
I think what she's saying is like the parts of masculinity that women have issues with and are asking men to change, that there are also things that are impacting men about masculinity, but the men are not willing to actually change that. So, for one, like men complain about not really being able to cry, express their emotions,
Okay.
things
You know
like
what? I
that.
have a better example to make it make sense to me.
Okay.
Or to make it make sense, so I can hear a response. Like I hear complaints, right? It's like almost like if I own Chick-fil-A and people who love Chick-fil-A come up and tell me how they want me to open up on Sunday. And it's like, great, you're telling me I should open up on Sunday. No, but you really could get the amount of money you can make. It's like, cool. Why do I need to listen to you, the person who works at a Chick-fil-A, on what I need to be doing? Or you don't even work there. You just come by every now and then. Why do I need to listen to you about making my business better?
Chick-fil-A actually has like it's called Dorf houses that are open on Sundays, so they did
Mean
listen.
girl, nigga, damn. All right,
Not to,
listen. Why
Chick-fil-A
would
is
you?
just so
No,
different
no, no.
though.
If you want to play ball, why would you? I got a better one. If you want to play ball, why would you listen to Michael Jordan about how to play basketball?
Didn't he play baseball?
He
oh
played
my God.
basketball,
Oh my God.
but Michael
And this
Jordan
is
played basketball.
and this is the
I
problem.
think he played. He
Y'all
played other
embarrassing
Michael
me.
Because why
Jordan played other
not?
Hold on,
sports
y'all
for
embarrassing
sure.
me. Hold on.
Michael Jordan
Hold on,
definitely played
ladies.
But he
basketball,
was
so
a
y'all
Hold
need to
on,
basketball
let him
player
play
ladies.
with
No,
before
no,
he
somebody
no.
became
else.
a
Weird.
basketball.
Michael B. Jordan
Wait,
raps.
no, no, no. Michael Jordan definitely
No.
played another sport. Did he not play another sport?
Oh my
He
No,
did play
y'all.
baseball, y'all. He did play
Thank
baseball.
you.
He
He
did play
did
Thank
play
baseball.
you.
baseball for a season,
He
yeah.
did play for a season, y'all. Remember, he did
But he
play. It
really
doesn't.
played basketball.
Yeah. Well, he really putting the word "really" in front of it doesn't mean he didn't play baseball.
Wasn't he?
Listen,
Yeah,
listen to the
Jordan.
example. Listen to the example.
I thought he raps.
Why, if I want to be a ball player, why would I listen to Michael Jordan about how to play basketball?
You
He was
already
a
experienced it.
legendary
He's
ball
the greatest
player.
of all
What the
time.
heck?
Period.
Amazing. If I want to be a great actor, why would I listen to Denzel Washington?
Because he's a great
Of
actor.
all
Because he's
time.
successful. You respect him, and you
He's
want
the
to be like
GOAT.
him.
The GOAT.
Okay.
I think kind of the same reasons why, like, we listen to people on here with like a lot of opinions and things. They don't have really degrees in the things that they're talking about. So there's nothing wrong with taking advice from
No,
someone
there,
else.
no. I literally before my live, I talk about how that's wrong in every metric to listen to these people. That's the worst thing people are. That's what's fucking their lives over is
I love
listening to
that.
people who aren't qualified to talk about this shit. Yes, that's horrible. It's everything wrong with that. There's everything wrong with that. But beyond that, why would someone listen to blank on how to redefine manhood? What would
They
make the
shouldn't.
person? I'm asking why would they? I'm not saying that they shouldn't or they should. I'm saying what is a valid reason to make them say all the same things you just said? Like why would if you want to be an actor, why would you listen to Viola Davis?
And she obviously has some success. So why wouldn't I listen to her and take the parts that apply and
Okay,
just
great. Now let's transfer that over. LJ, why would you listen to a woman about redefining manhood?
because she experiences a man, and so
That's
there are.
not manhood.
I understand that, but her experience in terms of how it affects her
I
more
said
than
leading
like,
the witness.
You
bro,
said leading
what?
the witness?
That's what somebody said in the chat.
Oh, I'm about to say. All I said was it wasn't. Go ahead. Let me let him answer. Answer
Yeah,
to
yeah.
your.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
answer.
Go ahead, LJ. Go ahead.
Because a woman experiences a man, so having a understanding of what your intention was versus what your impact was will allow you to course correct and make the appropriate adjustments on making sure your intentions align with your impact. Oftentimes, we intend to do great things, but we have harmful impacts. So, if we can align our impact with our intention so that we aren't causing harm, you need to listen to the person that's most affected by that.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Fundamentally, we disagree because if
No, why do
if
you? No,
things
no, no.
aren't
We
landed,
don't. It's not that we disagree because they said I didn't even make a point here. They said men aren't listening to women. So whether I agree with you or not, it's not up to me to agree to this. I'm asking why would they listen to them on the point that Mia made, which is redefining manhood. I'm asking why would they? I'm not. I didn't make a point for you to say that we both disagree. I'm trying to question why would they? Give me the reason. When I asked you if you wanted to be an actor, why you would listen to Denzel and Viola Davis, you gave me an answer. What all
right?
you're saying is people who are you're just going back to the person who wants Chick-fil-A to be open on a Sunday. They're affected by it, but why would I listen? You're giving me reasons of why they complain. I get the complaints. I heard them. Why would I listen? Why would I follow instructions from MJ? You're not
Oh,
answering that question. No one has thus far.
let me answer
So
your
so to
question.
say we disagree is wrong because I
All right.
haven't made a point. I'm simply questioning what Mia said.
Yeah, I fuck with you, so but let me answer your question. If my intention doesn't align with my impact, that's why I will
All you did
listen.
was restate your point. All right, who else has an answer?
Answer.
Go ahead.
So I think it's important to take the opinions of people who aren't necessarily the Denzel Washingtons.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that whoever hired Denzel Washington in that first role that he had, they saw something in him. They know what they're looking for, and he matched that. He
Mm-hmm.
may not know the things that they saw in him, but if someone had that blueprint of this is what they're looking for, and I can kind of um, mold myself around this. I can be chosen to do the Denzel Washington things or the LeBron James things or the Jordan things or whatever. So finding out what the criteria is, like if you look at jobs, there's a list of things that you have to kind of meet to get that job. You want to know those things. You don't want to go in blinded and just kind of throw things at the interview.
Unless I could do that and still get the job.
But you don't know what got you the job. So you
But
can't
if I
tell
could
anybody what
still
got
do
you the
that and
job.
get the job, would I be less willing to listen to their requirements or more willing to listen to their requirements?
I would say it's a medium.
You know damn if a nigga just lucked up on a job making 200K, nigga, what are you
No,
talking
listen,
about? He like shit. I'm here
Franklin.
now. What the fuck? I'm gonna look on the
Look,
requirements.
you
I'm
don't know if
already
that same
here.
luck is going to work for you
Franklin, as a subscriber, like I got a job where it's like point
as a
zero zero one
subscriber.
people. Please shut the fuck up. I got a job where it's
Triggered.
like 0.001% of the population that actually applies for the job gets it.
Right.
And yeah, while I'm happy I'm in there and I got the job, like I'm now taking like courses to like interview to understand what it takes to act, what they saw in me. So that way I can make a business out of that after I leave. It's like, okay, if you
Fire.
want to get into this job, this is what you have to do. Because I
For
don't know
sure.
what my, the special things
No,
about me
I'm
are.
not disagreeing with you on taking advantage of your situation and understanding why you got there so that you can replicate it and make a business out of it. It's an amazing concept. I'm just saying you're not talking about most people when you give these responses. Saying what you would do of great. I mean, that's amazing. Most
Congrats.
people, if they get there, why would they look around and question the quote question what is it? It's something old saying about a gift horse and don't look a gift horse in the mouth, some shit like that. So it's like they got it. They're not looking into anything else. It's like I got here. Probably, but more on ego. They think they got here because of them, and they don't even think it's because of anything else. Most people,
But
if you
you know
think
what I
about
just
it,
thought about? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was, I'm sorry.
it had to be important because you interrupted me. So go ahead. No,
I
it had
am
to
so
be.
sorry. I've been acting a fool. I
It's
do
cool. I don't know
apologize.
what you talking about chocolate and shit like that, but go ahead. You interrupted me, so it had to be important. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just thought about the sport.
So, like I was saying, I think a lot of it be based in ego, and so they'll think they got there because of them, not because of anyone else. So they're not gonna look into the requirements. It's just gonna be like, I got there because I'm him.
Yeah, but I think we're in a position that people want to be in. You can
And so to
create
double that back, mean
consulting
girl,
business. Consulting. Okay.
You
to
sort of
double
like
that back to the women, why would they listen to the women? There are women who complaining about these guys, and then these guys can still get women, right? So why would they listen to the ones complaining who don't want them when they can just be themselves and still get women? What is the point of changing up listening to the
Yeah.
women? And I didn't know why y'all made it about dating when she said redefining manhood, which I didn't know that dating was the when you guys talking about redefining manhood, it had to be something that dealt with the opposite sex. It seems like if you were talking about defining manhood, you would talk about character and discipline and development, other things that didn't have to do with fucking. But when it came to redefining manhood, it was all about how it affects women versus how it affects the individual. That is one reason why people won't listen to someone else about bettering their own situation. If the only time you give critiques is how it will make your life easier. Why the fuck would I listen to a person if their intent, this is what LJ kept saying, the intent, which is what they're trying to accomplish and and all this other shit. Why the fuck would they listen to somebody if every time the critiques have to do with making their life better?
I
It's
think
almost like the
that
whites telling the blacks how to carry themselves. They'll redefine the black hood.
But my
If you guys
point
just be
wasn't.
quiet, if you guys just comply,
I
just
mean
comply.
they can I feel like you should only listen to someone that's either in the position you want to be or, with someone you want to be with. Like if men want to get certain types of women, they need to listen to those women. Don't talk to women that you're not interested in. Don't try to push your beliefs on them. Talk to the women that you actually want. And you have to listen to them because you want them, they don't want you. And same way with men. Men who are in a certain position, women should listen to those men.
I
So
mean, I personally, I don't think you have to listen to anybody, but I find value in listening to people regardless of any of that shit. I get where you're coming from. I find value in listening to people. That's why I do it, but not because they're a man or they're a woman. I just find value in listening. So that's just difference. But most people, I'm just saying, when you go into this whole script to say you want to host a live or teach a class of 1,000 people, telling them as women how to redefine manhood, and it has to do with dating and how you treat women, why the fuck would they listen to that?
oh
One was about them redefining manhood for themselves. Like it would help them. It would help the men too. That's why I was making a point about. Sorry.
I'm listening.
Oh, I thought you was about to go. I was. Woo.
I'm listening to your point.
Um, I'm so nervous. But yeah, I was making a point about if men redefine manhood for themselves, it would help them. They wouldn't feel like they're in a box, and they could be better humans. Like just in general, that would be for them because a lot of men feel like they are in some constraints, like they are trapped by
Sure,
this
sure,
certain way that they have to perform. That's why I was saying that. And I was gonna
sure.
also say about the like if you think about the coaching like with coaches, like when they're scouting for prospects, like they will pick a athlete who is coachable over someone who is like cocky and super talented. So like even when you think about it like that coach been fat since 95, he ain't ran shit, but here he is scouting for talent, and he got the nerve to be specific about, oh, as long as they listen to me and be coachable. Because
Mm-hmm. You were right. That was a good example until you mentioned the coach's position and most likely his success if he has that ability to choose the top players in the country. He has a reputation. What reputation do women have besides being in that same box that you were talking about? I'm sure there are women who feel like they're struggling being in a box, confined to a certain role in which they have to live in and being crushed by that box, just like men do. So if we're in the same position, you in a box telling me how to get out of mine, why would I listen to you?
mm, shut up, bitch. Um, mm.
What did I do?
I was talking to Remy. I was talking to
Oh,
my man. Why you in our business?
yeah.
Calm down.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I get bent over
let
too.
me think about that, Frank.
Okay, no rush.
I'm trying to
We're
get.
not going to act like we didn't hear that. And this is exactly why women don't need to do better and men should just shut the fuck up.
What part?
You're talking about
You
some bent over. Like, Who are you? Freaking freaky fuck.
GA,
Everybody knows that Mia being
witnessed this
Trio.
live.
Everybody knows
They've
that.
been all over the place with this stuff,
Yeah.
GA. You've missed a lot of the disgusting language that's occurred here.
Oh,
But
I bet.
Apparently,
but
Remy
men,
has been benting over left and right to people. I
yeah,
guess.
no,
The
but
only one
men
that's getting
shouldn't
bent
be.
over is you.
Yeah, men shouldn't be
Don't be
Yeah.
so
repeating
triggered.
stuff about bending over
Squeaky
others.
cheeks and shit. Yeah.
Come on, man.
What?
When Mia says it, it's cute. When LJ says it, it's borderline.
That wasn't LJ who spoke though. So
Yeah, Remy,
just
that wasn't LJ.
Look at
That
you
was
running your
E.
yappers and not
That was
knowing who
E.
spoke. LJ's the one that said you
so
got bent
Hold
over.
on,
just
I'm the only one who. Hold on, I'm the only one
so
who could
just do like
curse
the
Remy
prompt and
bitch
just
ass
shut
out.
up.
Stop talking to him.
LJ's the one that said she wants to
Yeah,
get
stop
bent
talking to
over.
him.
See, stop running your
And
That
yaps.
was
don't play
not
with
LJ,
LJ
that
either.
was
Shut up, E.
you.
Shut up, E.
Okay, I
Shut
guess.
up.
I guess.
Yeah, go
Keep
on
running
mute
your
and
bent
shut up. We over
overs.
here trying to have grown conversation. Shut up, slut.
I
Shut up.
guess.
Shut up when a real nigga talking. Mia talking. Shut up, nigga.
Shit,
Exactly.
nigga.
You come up here late trying to run shit, bitch. Stop.
You came up here late.
With
What?
that
You're
weak ass
yapping.
do
Nah,
rag
I
you
been
got
up
I
on.
here.
Boy
guess.
bye.
I guess. That's the only thing you can result
With your
to.
broke ass. With your broke
I guess
ass.
I'm
This
broke. You're
nigga
right.
broke. Up here
If you leave it to
talking.
Ryder,
Don't got
I'm the
no
brokest
fucking
man on the
money.
panel.
Look at you about
Okay.
to crash out. Look at you about to
I'm
crash
not about to
out.
crash out.
What's
See,
up?
I've dealt with women like you. I know.
Thank you guys for tapping the screen, sharing the live, supporting the live goal. If you joined from the video, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for reposting, commenting. I appreciate all the support. Hope you guys have a great evening. Take care of yourself. Stay black. Stay blessed. Don't let this live be something you like more than yourself. So unfortunate that you just got here. Maybe tomorrow. I think we're gonna jump in the studio tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tired of y'all over here. Shit kind of ghetto. Yeah, one song and then I'm out. Take care of yourselves. I already said my shit. Yeah, I said my shit. Stay black, stay blessed. What do we got for y'all? Let me some quick shit. 2-minute songs so we can get the fuck out of here.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning, babe. Nothing in the water. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning, babe. Nothing in the water. I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, If I ever instigated, I'm sorry. Tell me who in here can relate. Now if I fuck this model, and she just bleach her asshole, and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole. I was high when I met her. We was down at Tribeca. She get under your skin if you let her. She get under your skin. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say nothing. Everybody gon' say something. I'll be worried if they say nothing. Remind me where I know you from. She looking like she owe you something. You know just what we want. I wanna wake up with you in my life. You're so full and more. Nothing in the water. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning, babe. Nothing in the water. I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, If I ever instigated, I'm sorry. Tell me who in here can relate, Hey, Jerry my dog and that Jesus peace. Pray to God he gon' touch your beat. Charge 400 cause the talk ain't cheap. I still got little niggas around that corner. I'm still gonna be up if I die today. I came through crashing like a tidal wave. I got this shit on lock, don't I? And I got your bitch on lock, don't I? I got the dick make a toxic, don't I? I got this shit make them plot, don't I? I was in the shot time with Ye making Donda. I got to buy the block, don't I? I got a lot of shit to pop, don't I? And she got that little wop, don't she? I know how to hit a spot, don't I? She addicted to my expensive aroma. At the store making rice aroni. I don't take your advice, you can show me. Had to put some privacy trees around the villa, cause I know the neighbors too nosy. Turned 23, then I pulled up an 8 in my soda, cause I miss Kobe. Can't depend on you niggas, I move like I'm Jigga, I get the bees on my lonely. That internet check, you a chatty pet. On a golf course, but I ain't got no caddy. I like when the hands screwed on.